to make his first start on Monday Night Football against the Patriots. And four-time Pro Bowl Detroit Lions center Frank Ragnow is coming out of retirement. He retired in June after 7 seasons in the NFL. When it comes to the NBA, Anthony Davis of the Mavericks returned to practice today. He could play against the Lakers Friday after missing 14 games with a strained left calf. Right now in the NBA, it's the Celtics who are leading the Pistons 85-83 late in the third quarter. Cade Cunningham has 30 points. I'm Monty Bolaños.
I've been covering this league since 1987.
Can this sports writer and this sports fan share a radio show without driving each other crazy? Now, live from the Fox Sports Radio studios, here's Fox Sports Radio's Odd Couple, Rob Parker and Kelvin Washington.
Password.
Ack, a dack, a ack.
Enter, brother.
Yo. There you go. It must be Thanksgiving. And with that password and gobble, you now have full access to this very fine radio program for the next 3 hours.
Not 3.
Thank you, LeBron.
Not 4. Not 5.
No matter how
not
you
6,
listen in,
5. Who, me?
Fox Sports Radio, foxsportsradio.com, the iHeartRadio app, Sirius XM Channel 83.
Wow.
And now, live.
We'll do it live.
On YouTube.
Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Do it.
That's right. Say my name.
Rob Parker.
Say his name.
Kelvin Washington.
And we are indeed the Odd Couple. And on this, what is today? Now, I thought it was a Funky Flashback Friday.
It is a Worship Wednesday.
It is a Worship
Man, the turkey
Wednesday.
got you tripping.
I'm already.
What's that? What they put in the turkey again?
Tryptophan.
Tryptophan? Got you tripping right now.
Yeah, I've been tricked the fan a lot in my life. I'm just saying.
Hold on, you've been a trick your whole. What you
No,
say?
I say that.
Your whole life.
I said I've been tricked.
Come on.
And you will need our phone number because we are, without question, the most listener-friendly national sports talk radio show on the planet. At least when people are still awake.
They got to be listening. They
Sorry
got to be
about
awake
that,
to
Ben.
count it.
Aaron,
Wake up.
Ben, sorry about that. Write it down, commit it to memory, 877-99 on Fox. 877-996-6369 for you laymen. And if you hear feedback on the line, it's your own fault. It means only one thing.
You forgot to turn down the radio.
And if you call in here and have a problem with what we say to you, tough, because...
Well, I'm talking to you the way I want to talk to you. You have a problem, turn off your station.
And with that said, always remember...
The Odd Couple was filmed in front of a live audience.
Sweetie Beanie. Yeah.
All right, let's go. Big show on this Wednesday before Thanksgiving. That's right. Let me welcome in my co-host,
Kelvin Washington. Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving Eve. It's just a lot of gurgling, gargling, gobbling going on right now.
It sounds like a turkey. You know that, like in New York, that's what the turkeys sound like. Because they have a rat biting on their leg.
Why does it seem like y'all just don't have no turkeys in New York?
They're turkeys? What are you
I ain't
talking
got no
about?
turkeys in New York. I don't know why it seems like that. Yeah, I ain't got no turkeys in New York. Man, it feels good. We you can start to feel a little festive. You can see people out and about, kind of traveling.
There was nobody at the lines though. They just showed us
at the airport.
The airport shot.
Okay.
It's so funny.
No.
But the shot that they just showed, there was nobody there.
No. Look, they're showing another one right now.
No,
Chill,
but it ain't
no
like
action.
it ain't
That's what I'm
crazy.
saying. Nobody there. Let me tell you something. As a newsman, we say this on the air. Every single year I've been doing news, you know what I have to read at some point? This AAA is reporting this is going to be the busiest travel year ever. Okay, every year can't be the busiest travel year ever. Like,
then they tell you what they say. Oh, leave 3 hours early to get to the airport.
It ain't never that
I know.
crazy. I'm not. It ain't always that. But the gas prices are still crazy here in California. We're like $1.80 $1.50 over the average.
Is that
they were
right?
talking about people who are going to drive to other places.
A lot of people are going to drive as well. All right, for over 40 years, Tire Rack has been helping customers find the right tires for how, what, and where they drive. Ship fast and free, backed by free road hazard protection with convenient installation options like mobile installations that come to you, TireRack.com, the way tire buying should be. Let's welcome in the Odd Couple crew because we wouldn't be able to do this fine radio program without them. Rob G is our producer. Bud Mexican, is that it?
Shout out to Bud.
Okay. Alex is our engineer.
Alex, you're a hidden talent.
Monty Bolaños is at the anchor desk.
Yeah.
She'll keep us updated throughout the program, yes. And, of course, Sagar.
Did you put the camera on, y'all?
Look at them in there.
Yo,
on the
y'all
other
look
side
ridiculous.
Of the glass. I know. Sagar
Y'all did look coordinated. Y'all almost look like the Jackson 3 for a minute the way y'all in there
is
dancing.
our social media guru. Just real quick, Sagar, how long have you been working at Fox Sports Radio? I'm going to say 6 years.
Not 3.
How many years?
About 3 years.
Is that all it's
3 years?
been? It seemed like you've been here longer.
I ain't gonna lie, I did feel like you have
shirt.
a lot more seniority
I love
over
your
me.
shirt. Very nice, Monty.
Only 3 years.
I was going to say, Rob G, he's such a hater. Did you see that?
What did he do? Thumbs down?
Thumbs down. She's wearing an MLB Bro shirt. It's a nice shirt. There's no reason to have a. You know what he said to me yesterday, Monty? And Saga, don't go anywhere. Okay. When they announced that I was a finalist for the Hall of Fame, he said that he hoped that I lost.
That's so rude.
I think he forgot his mic was on.
That's so rude.
I think he thought he was saying it to Alex and
He
then
said,
forgot. He said it to thousands
what
of
he
people.
say? You won enough already the last year or so.
I mean, the streets are saying that you come on now. You doing too much.
What am I doing?
That's what the
What is he,
streets saying.
Shaq?
The
He's not Shaq.
No, well,
Shaq's doing
he
too
might
much.
be. Well, Kevin Hart and Snoop.
Well,
also.
all I was
Also.
going to say
They're
was
cloned because it's how many Snoops are they? Snooping and everything. How can you be 3 places at the same time?
Not 4.
Not 5 Snoops.
Saga's been here for 3 years, and it took 3 years for him to finally get like a little intro music or whatever.
Yeah.
And the one who got the fastest that everybody was hating on, Alex, is who?
Mary.
Mary, because that.
Mary
got one. I don't know if it was like first week or whatever.
That's crazy.
It was.
Did you come up? I mean, obviously I know the song, but I'm saying, did you think of it?
I don't know. We just said it like right away. Mary, why you
bugging?
But anyway, all right, we got a great show.
Let's do it.
And don't forget, Thanksgiving tomorrow. I'll be here live for you on Thanksgiving.
We'll do it live.
I'll be here live for you on Friday.
We'll do it live.
On Black Friday.
We'll do it live.
Monty, I don't know about you, but every Friday's Black Friday for me.
For her, it is today at least.
Yeah.
If she wore that show every Friday, it's black for her too. I mean, that shirt.
Yeah.
MLB broke because she needs to know.
I love this. It fits me so well. It's one of my favorite shirts.
Thank
Monty,
you. Thank you.
You do know we're simulcasting. Right?
It's honestly
now
fits
everybody's
me
gonna,
so well.
All right.
Let's go
now
here.
You know they go, oh, look at the shirt, man. YouTube about to go crazy now.
Rob G.
It's a t-shirt. Relax.
Your team, the Raiders, are so god-awful, and now all of the talk
That's why he be going at you.
is about Mr. Thomas Brady and his influence on the Raiders. There's finally going to be some finger pointing at Tom Brady.
I mean, will there? The reporting is from the Athletic, Diana Rossini does a
That
great
he's
job
not
of it.
happy, right?
That he is not happy, and he wants everyone to know how unhappy he is the way this first season has gone with Vegas. According to Diana, Tom Brady was a big reason why they had to bring in Chip Kelly to be the highest paid offensive coordinator in the NFL. Obviously, they ended horribly. They had one of the worst offenses in football. He's already been fired. According to Diana, though, it's not just the offense that Tom Brady's disappointed in. It's the entire thing. Here's the problem with that, though, guys. Number one, Tom Brady helped to bring in Chip Kelly. Number two, Tom Brady, according to Pete Carroll, big reason he's here is because Tom Brady wanted him there. They are 2-10. Number three,
and that retirement fund they gave him.
Tom Brady had a big say in their new GM being there this first season.
Who's that? His old college
His old
roommate?
college roommate.
There you
they
go.
went to college together. That's their GM.
More frenetism.
They hit on their first round pick, we think, with Ashton Genty.
We just haven't seen enough of
Their
them.
second and fourth round wide receivers have both been leapfrogged in the depth chart by Tyler Lockett, who was a free agent as recently as a month ago. And their 2 third-round offensive linemen, both of them, cannot get on the field despite having the worst offensive line in football. So it's all bad this season for Tom Brady. and he's not happy about it.
I got even bigger news for you. Are you ready? Mm-hmm. I think it's official that we can say that Tom Brady's post-playing career has been a flop.
Okay.
On the air and in the front office. It has been a flop. I dare you to challenge me on either one. I've watched him on Fox. Not confident. Doesn't sound like a polished broadcaster. I get it. It's his first year on the air, but I'm just saying some guys, and Kelvin, you know this, have a flair right off the bat.
They have it.
You can say whatever you want. Tony Romo ain't the flavor anymore, but did he pop when he first came?
He popped 100%. Everybody was
You
like,
know
yo,
what
this
I'm
is kind
saying?
of fun. This is unique. It's different.
He popped right away.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. And now Tom Brady and this Vegas Raiders, what a disaster. Also, Tom Brady is the mentor to Shedeur Sanders. They had 4 opportunities to draft him. No, let's go get Gino's Pizza. Let's go get the oldest living coach walking the earth. Let's go get Chip Tooth Kelly. Let's go. What are you doing?
Yeah, that was a good one.
It's so bad. The Raiders aren't like, that was a bad game. They have been god-awful the whole season. And Tom Brady's dirty paws are all over it. This is what he was brought in for. Mm-hmm. That's where I'm at. His post-playing career has been a flop, a dud. It stinks. And if I had to put my hand on it, I'd have to wash it.
You might have to bleach it. You might have to Lysol it. Man, listen, this is a lesson again of when you bring in a big name doesn't mean it's going to bring in a big game or a big change. Michael Jordan, how many years was he a big-time owner with the Bobcats, then the Hornets, and nothing changed? And nothing has changed even since he sold his stake in the team. Nothing changed. Magic Johnson comes back to be the president of basketball for the Lakers, and aside from getting LeBron, which if LeBron wanted to come to L.A., he was going to come to L.A., he got rid of players that ended up being really good, got rid of players that ended up becoming all-stars. Just because somebody's a big name doesn't mean it's going to bring a big change, and that's what's happening with Tom Brady. Tom Brady they brought in, and what happens is you get guys like that or women like that, these big names, and they basically do what they deem that worked for them, singularly. Like, oh, well, when I was really good, Pete Carroll was a good coach. I don't know, go get him. Hey, when I was really good, this is my roommate. We had a good chemistry together. That was my roommate. Bring him in. You know, when I do this, I knew.
Yeah, but back then your roommate was just bringing in warm brownies from the store.
Or he was bringing in, from the last night. Oh, want to come to our room, hang out with us? And, bringing in the Wendy's.
Warm brownies.
Yeah,
you hear what I said?
Yeah, okay. I like that. Okay, heated them up. And so there's just, it's rehashed, Rob. Like, he didn't come in and find some new way, no creative. He didn't find his Sean McVay or something like that. Everything he did was rehashed. Let's go get an old coach who might have sort of could work. Go get Pete Carroll. Bring in his older quarterback that was for most of his career, had a couple of good years. Bring in Geno. Let's go get Chip Kelly, who I always like to talk about with Lane Kiffin. Can you get me somebody else who fails up? Chip Kelly keeps failing up. Is there a certain point that we're going to realize that Oregon was a great thing for him, but most of the things post that have not worked out for Chip Kelly? And yet Chip Kelly fails up. He gets to a pro organization with the Raiders and gets an opportunity again with Tom Brady. And gets paid a bunch of money to not be good again. Chip Kelly has been really good at not being good. And so Tom Brady, again, is just another example of it's no guarantee, because a lot of the moves that you would question about them have been his moves. So there's been no energy. There's been something that works. And you know this. When you're rebuilding something, it's not that you have to automatically win off the bat. It's that you're giving me, the fan, something to hope for. Like, oh, shoot, I can see we're getting good, or I can see these young players, or let's say they got Dylan Gabriel or Shedeur, Jackson Dart, and you're like, oh, okay, this is first year. I like where our young quarterback's coming next year. Okay, we won 3-4 games. We can maybe win 6-7 next year. Where you would be excited about that. There's nothing that elicits excitement about the Raiders right now. And that's what's disappointing about Tom and his selections and all the business he's been doing with them.
All right, 877-99 on Fox, 877-996-6369. Has Tom Brady's post-NFL career been a flop? And why do you think most great players make bad executives? We'll continue that conversation next with you. It is the Odd Couple, Rob Parker, Kelvin Washington, on a Worship Wednesday right here on Fox Sports Radio. And you know what you need to do? Stick and stay.
Because I got the trap beat straight from God in the US of A.
Okay.
Shedeur Sanders will be getting the start QB1 for the Cleveland Browns this Sunday in Vegas when they take on the Raiders.
All right, I'm just going to say it out front, and I know you're going to think it's hyperbole, and here's Rob, of course, going overboard and making something bigger than it is. But this is Judgment Day for Shedeur Sanders. Judgment Day. I don't want to hear about snaps. I don't want to about he didn't do it. He'll have a week's practice. Yeah. All of that under his belt. Mm-hmm. He better not hold on to the ball too long. He better not fumble. He better not throw a couple of interceptions against this terrible team called the Las Vegas Raiders. If you can't beat them and perform like everybody's been beating them like a drum, here's your opportunity. You better play well. All of your excuse makers, I don't want to hear you if he throws 2 or 3 picks or a fumble and they lose to the Raiders. It's set up on a platter for you. This is better than Thanksgiving. You know why? You don't have to have the gravy or the what's that? Cranberry sauce.
Yeah.
This is straight turkey, juicy and wet. Okay, I'm talking about the turkey. All you need to do is come out and ball out and beat the Raiders like everybody else. Mm-hmm. Put your athletic talent on display. We already know that the Browns have the defense that's going to stop the Raiders, right?
Yes.
So now it's just a question of, can you put up points against that team, that pathetic team that Pete Carroll has in Las Vegas? You better play well. You better excel. If not, don't want to hear it. Yeah. Don't want to hear the excuses. Here's your opportunity, Shedeur.
No, 100%. This is a prime opportunity. He's playing a team that is not good. I'm not going to go to your level with it, Rob, but they are not good.
They're terrible.
They're not a good team. Ideal situation.
Pete Carroll should be embarrassed. It's one thing, Kerry, and I'm just going to say this. You could be like, okay, Pete Carroll's there. Mm-hmm. You expected Geno to play better. He's played really bad, so the quarterback play isn't great. Yeah. But they still got a decent defense. They still got a decent special team. No, they don't. Nothing. they can't run the ball. Quarterback play is atrocious. Yeah. Their defense is bad. Like, not special teams is bad. They fired a special teams coach earlier this year.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah. No. They're a bad team. And Shedeur does have a chance to come out and get solid footing early against a really bad team and put up some numbers and show why he should be the guy there. This may be his only chance in Cleveland, which it sounds crazy. Fox Sports Radio. It's the Odd Couple, Rob Parker, Kelvin Washington on a Worship Wednesday. Got some more conversations about some quarterbacks who want to play despite some injuries. We'll tell you about that, or coming back from injuries, I should say. We'll talk about that in just a little bit. Shout out to YouTube. As Rob said earlier, everybody watching on YouTube, we appreciate it. All you got to do is search Odd Couple FSR. And then subscribe, like it, share, thumbs up, all that good stuff. And comment away, too. Rob G will read some comments throughout the show from the Odd Mob, the YouTubians. All right, we'll take a few calls. 877-99 on Fox. Tom Brady, there's this reports that he is disappointed how things have gone. Chip Kelly's no longer there, part of their offense. Pete Carroll obviously has not been great. Some of the moves that Tom Brady, they're saying, was a huge proponent of happening. Rob and I both agree. For me, it ain't no guarantee just because you bring in a big name that all of a sudden is going to bring in big success. Rob says he's been a flop his post-NFL career and all his endeavors. 877-99 on Fox. Who we got?
Jola in Dallas. You're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Jola?
Hey, Calvin, how y'all doing? Happy Thanksgiving, man.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving,
you too,
man. We got you.
How are you?
Oh, yeah, doing well. Just enjoying the holidays, about to make some food, chilling with the family. But, man, let me tell you about this subject. Let me tell you, Tom Brady has definitely been a flop with this team. This is not early 2010. Let me tell you, let's say this was Patrick Mahomes and he retired from the NFL and made a team. Let's say he did this with the Tennessee Titans. You can see all types of Kermit Lipton tea memes and all types of stuff about the team. There's no way this will last. They just doing this because it's a Tom Brady. They love blazing this guy. He's been a flop, and like I said, he's unenthusiastic on the broadcast. I got to cut it off. I just mute it and just do things about my day. But hey, man. But I know, I'm serious, man. You can't watch that. I'd rather listen to Tony Romo and them on CBS. You know what I'm saying?
Which, by the way, I'm glad you brought that up, Joe. What changed? Thank you, Joe, man.
Hey,
Happy Thanksgiving.
Let me tell y'all one more thing.
Okay.
What's that?
Hey, let me tell y'all right now about the Joe Burrow subject before y'all. I know y'all about to get there. Anybody saying that he shouldn't play is mashugana. This kid should play. Y'all can't complain about the TV prices, and then when he want to play, when he coming back from injury, y'all talking about something he can't play. Let him play. Let him entertain us like he's supposed to. Let's pay for it, and let's get entertained, and let him do what they got to do. They can win this league still, the conference still. So,
all right, bud.
I'm letting Joe Burrow
I
roll.
hear you. I'm
fired up, ain't he? Thank you, Joel. Appreciate it, man.
Dwayne in Dallas. You're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Dwayne?
How we doing, gentlemen?
Doing well, brother.
Great. How are you?
Great. Finally off from work and ready for this Cowboys game. But enough about that. Let's talk about this crazy person named Tom Brady.
All right.
Go ahead.
Okay, Uncle Rob, yeah, just like you, I hate Tom Brady. So, by him being just sucky of a post, like, I guess, is he a GM or a president or what is he? I'm sorry.
Well, I don't think they call him the GM.
Yeah, I don't know if he's
he's
team consultant or so. I don't know his exact
He's a part
title.
of the
minority
front
owner.
office. Yeah,
something.
He's not. He doesn't have the title of GM, but he has great influence. We know that.
He's supposed to be in there dropping knowledge and helping him out, but that's not necessarily the case.
Not so far. 877-99 on Fox. Who's that? Harold in Chicago. You're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Harold?
What's up, guys? A long-time listener, 7-time caller.
We appreciate
keeping count out here in these streets.
What's up, buddy?
Let's go. No, not much. Just want to talk about the Tom Brady situation, guys. It's early. He just got there. Let him cook a little bit. What GMs are
okay?
Hold
on. Let me say this, Harold and Kelvin, and you could say that it's early or whatever. Kelvin and I saw that bad hire from a mile away. Pete Carroll. I'm sorry. You can sit here and go, oh, it's early or whatever. Pete Carroll and Geno Smith, that was your magic formula to do what with the Raiders? Seriously.
I don't disagree, but look at the roster before he got there. These are just stepping stones. They're bridge guys. None of them are long-term.
At 74, he's a bridge guy? Let me tell you something. That's London Bridge falling down. What bridge can that be?
That was a good one, Rob.
That was. I'll give you that. You've been practicing.
Thank you.
You've gotten a little better.
Yeah. And I thank you, Harold, for about that. And that's the point of like,
you know what I mean,
to not have foresight to be like, man, I've been eyeballing this new guy, this Kyle Shanahan, McVay, whoever, like to not have been eyeballing that person and be like, yo, it's gonna be rough for a year or two as we rebuild, we get our identity. To just go see Pete Carroll, like that's what you came in for.
You know what? And I'm gonna say it, and this is what happens a lot of times. The comfortable old white guy. Just comfortable. It's like not. You just feel like
the rehash hire, like go get him.
But he's comfortable. You know what I mean? And I get Pete Carroll has won, and I'm not taking anything away from him and all that. But he's 74. Where are you really going with him? I just can't. I can't get there.
It didn't make sense for where they are.
They're not close to
I
anything.
can even argue if they were a stacked team, who's a really good team that's just like let's say it was the current Seahawks or something.
But you know what? I look at it and I bring it up all the time because I was there and I saw it happen. In 2004, where they thought they had the Pistons, thought they had something, and at that time Rick Carlisle wasn't, because he wound up being a really good coach and been to the NBA Finals, won a championship and all that. But at that time they thought they had something special. And Larry Brown becomes available, and they're like, can we upgrade and go for the older guy rather than, do you see what I'm saying, letting you win? That made sense.
And that was that's where I was going.
Sense.
We already have a built team that can do something. Went to the playoffs with Rick Carlisle. We just need one more expert guru guy to get us over the hump. To know you're bad, to know it's going to be a rebuild, to know you're going to need some help to build something, you can't go get the guy that can't be a part of the building. And then bring in a quarterback who's, Geno has had a couple of good years, no doubt.
A year and a half, how about that?
Credit him for turning around and getting the bag too. But that just those two, you can't get that package deal and be like, that's gonna change our franchise. You can't do that. And that's on Tom Brady's name, man. All right, you want to get the last one or no?
You got one more?
Yeah.
Yep. Let's squeeze that one in.
Logan.
In Kansas City?
Yep.
Logan, you're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, my man?
Call. Happy Thanksgiving to you.
Happy Thanksgiving, brother.
You too.
I think the question we need to be asking here is, are the Raiders better with or without Tom Brady? Because if I'm Mark Davis, I'm not known as this world's greatest owner. And if I have Tom Brady in my corner, at least I have somebody with the knowledge who's been there and who has been successful.
But it doesn't work. Yeah,
but that's the thing. It's no guarantee his
Michael
success.
Jordan was a great player. It didn't happen.
There are a handful of the players. You name the sport. Just bringing in someone with a great resume when they were a player does not mean they're great. Because here's the thing. You might have to be great on what's the new trend. Where are we right now? Where's the game right now? What's working? What's not? Not just back when I was playing, this is what we did. And that's what happens a lot of times when you get the older person who's super experienced. This is how it worked when I did it, not what's working currently. So appreciate the calls. All right, on the other side again, guys are saying they're healthy and they want to play. Is it the right thing to do? We'll talk about it next right now. Monty Bolaños, happy Thanksgiving, Monty.
Monty.
And the Pistons, where Boston is up 111-110.
Why haven't the Pistons won the cup? They've won 13 games in a row.
That's a good point.
That is a great, but the group play is different, and so you're right. Does
anybody understand the group play except the Lakers?
Yeah, nobody does.
It seems like they haven't won. They hadn't lost a game. How are they not the champs?
Well, it's only on select days.
It's weird days.
It's super weird. You can tell by the core, but yes, the Pistons, who have, I think, the best record in the East right now at 15-2. Right? Yeah, it makes sense. They are losing right now, 111-110. There's 18 seconds left in Boston. Cade Cunningham has 38 points and 8 rebounds. Jaylen Brown has 33 points right now and 10 rebounds for Boston. The other NBA Cup game going on. It's the Knicks who are leading the Hornets 28-24 late in the first quarter. Other NBA news before we get to the NFL is that Anthony Davis of the Mavericks returned to practice today. He could play against the Lakers Friday after missing 14 games with a strained left calf. Now, when it comes to the NFL, Pro Bowl Detroit Lions center Frank Ragnow is coming out of retirement.
Too late.
Yeah, too late.
No, they need it. They need help.
But I'm just saying, by the time he gets right back in the shape, the two biggest games are coming up.
That's why they need him.
Yeah, but he ain't going to be ready.
Rob, if he gives them 30% of himself, that's better.
That's better than nothing.
I get what you're saying.
And it's Thursday and Thursday. It ain't even Thursday and Sunday. It's Thursday and Thursday.
I would say not this Thursday. I don't think that's going to happen.
No.
Oh, Kelvin
Look,
thinks
I'm
it.
gonna need you to
Kelvin.
come
All right,
get 20
let's believe
of
it.
these
Let's believe
snaps.
it. Yeah.
Come get 20 of these snaps real quick.
I believe it. Bengals have activated Joe Burrow off injured reserve, and he's expected to start Thursday night's game in Baltimore. Giants head quarterback Jackson Dart was a full participant in today's practice. He is still in concussion protocol, but it does give him a chance to make his first start on Monday Night Football against the Patriots. A couple of NHL scores for you. The Lightning are shutting out the Flames right now 4-0 late in the first period. Panthers over the Flyers 1-0 early in the first period, while the Blues and the Devils halfway through the first period are tied at 1 apiece. Back to you guys.
All right, Monty, thank you. Odd
Jess.
Couple, Rob Parker, Kelvin Washington on a Worship Wednesday this Thanksgiving Eve. On the way, Shekel City Play of the Day, and we'll get to those a little bit later in the hour. But right now, Rob G, you got a couple of quarterbacks who I think, we had a caller earlier, who I think a lot of people like this approach. I know Rob does. We've talked about it a bit. Joe Burrow basically saying, hey, man, I'm a football player. If I'm healthy, as I am now,
how many times have I said that?
Yeah.
What is their occupation? They're players. They play.
Mm-hmm.
It's all right, Rob. You could be wrong. You've been wrong more times than I can count.
Tell you, y'all, I can't
the
wait.
Cincinnati Bengals and the Washington Commanders.
We're going to scrap. We are going
can't
to
wait.
scrap.
It's going to be a real Merry Christmas. Let me tell you, Rob.
Telling you.
You know these hands are ready to eat for everyone.
See, this what happened. Hey, Rob, can I tell you something, Rob Parker? If you want to know how you were acting handful of months ago, this is how you were acting. See, this is what people happen when y'all start losing weight. Now, you did it because you just were eating bird food.
Right.
He's out here jabbing himself.
Yep.
So, yeah, when y'all start losing weight, y'all start acting different.
I'm like the Barry Bonds of sports talk.
Yeah, you out here acting a little. You were already good, Rob G.
Yeah,
We
now I
already
went to
told
the
you. Now
next
you
level.
took it to another
That's
level.
right.
That's
But-
how you were acting right now. You losing all your every day coming here. Look at me. I'm svelte.
Let me get this mayo and turkey and cheese.
Yeah, let me
no
eat
bread.
this mayo. It's still.
So the Bengals and the Commanders are combined 6-16 on the season. Both teams, according to the advanced metrics, have less than like a 15% chance of making the playoffs. Not looking good. But Joe Burrow, by all indications, is going to play tomorrow night in the primetime game against Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. And while Jaden Daniels is not playing this week, he did return to practice early ahead of schedule from his elbow injury with the hopes that maybe he'll play in week 14. Now, both guys have said, as you alluded to, if I'm healthy, I'm going to play, point blank, period. But is that a mistake?
I don't think it's a mistake. And I thought it was a mistake when Anthony Davis came back. He obviously wasn't healthy, and he was it was an ego thing. Not
Stop calling me street clothes.
Exactly, because Charles Barkley had given him the nickname. It kind of was there. And then KD, when he came back, Chris and I and Rob G, we first guessed this. Like, this is a mistake. He's going to get hurt. Like, you can't come back that quickly from that. And he wound up getting hurt in that game. And a lot of people thought it was wrong. In this case, and I've said it 1,000 times, if they're healthy, not they're gimpy and they're just doing it for their team,
right.
I understand it. I really do. Zion Williamson, when he blew out the sneaker and the injury, don't come back. You're already going to be the number one pick. He was 18 years old. What 18-year-old kid doesn't want to play? Like, if you're healthy, that's all I'm saying.
Zion and health don't go together anymore.
No, but he was hurt in high school, though.
Yeah, he's all.
That's just.
And that's, let me tell you,
Joe Burrow's been hurt in high school.
A conversation
right?
me and you are going to have a million times, specifically with NBA players, is too much basketball. We talked about it a million times. They play way too much
8
basketball.
games over a weekend. No practice.
And mind you, they just their whole regular high school season. Then they AAU it. Then they travel team. And then your body only has a certain amount of jumps. Joe Burrow, I listed all the injuries a few days ago when we talked about this. He was hurt 2023, missed a bunch of games. 2021, 2023, he's missed a bunch of games already. And then if you include this season, he's missed a lot of games. The reason why I totally respect and get what you're saying and what Joe Burrow's saying, man, I'm a football player. All I know is football. This is what I love. This is my passion. I did it as a little boy in the backyard. Like, this is what I want to do and be out there and compete with my guys. I get that. But you're no longer a football player. You are a business. You're part of our franchise business. You are our franchise player. It's specifically quarterbacks, Jaden and Joe Burrow. And we have a long-term projection with you. And we want to win rings with you. And we want to do what's best for you, which ultimately is best for us. And just putting you out there, I know you want it, and I respect it. Our defense is terrible. It's the worst in the league. We're missing guys. Guys are injured. We're out of playoff contention. Technically, maybe they're not, but we know that they are.
They haven't been eliminated.
That's what I'm saying. Technically, they're not. They're eliminated. And I mean, it's the Steelers or the Ravens, period. To me, it's just not worth it. And Jaden Daniels, I don't know how. His elbow, I thought he was out till next season, mid-next season, the way that looked. So thank God it looked worse than it really was. Just a dislocated elbow. And I say just as if I want one of those. For me, Rob, I'm trying to play the long game with you, Joe Burrow. My star, my everything. We can't go anywhere without you. And I want to have you here another 8 to 10 years, and I just don't see the point of running you out another 6, 7 games, whatever it is, when they won't ultimately matter. And I get that you want to play, and I respect it. That's why we love you. We believe your integrity, who you are as a franchise player. But it's bigger than just right now. It's for this duration of your career here and what you mean to us in the city and this town and this team. That's for me why I would say, nah, Joe, don't anywhere. Just pack it up, brother. You see that more in the NBA where they're just like, they're going to shut them down for the season.
But this is where your argument has holes. There's 2 big holes in your argument. A, they have insurance on these players like you don't have. You talk about a business, right? Mm-hmm. So there's insurance to safeguard the player and the organization. And number 2, them not playing now does not guarantee they won't get hurt in week 1, week 2, week 3 next year. Like there's no guarantee about whether or not you're going to get hurt because you didn't play these games at the end of the year. Joe Burrow, right? He for the first time in a couple years, what did he do? He did the preseason games, right? Because they got off to slow starts. You remember that? They got off to 0-2 starts.
A slow start.
Okay,
again.
And then but he got hurt in week 2, Rob G? I think he got hurt in week 2. So like if you're going to get hurt, you're going to get hurt.
Right, but I'm going to use that exactly my point. No, I'd rather you get hurt when we're trying to have a season where we're competing for something. But if he gets hurt in week 1 or 2, he can still get hurt. But I can't. But I'm saying at least we were going for something. No. You know what I'm saying? I hear what you're saying, but at least I'm competing for the season, Rob.
But you can't
this
stop.
Season's over.
You can't stop.
I don't want you to get hurt for nothing. I'd rather you get hurt week 1 or 2 where we go, well, dang it, this was our year we were going for a Super Bowl. Why get hurt week 13 for nothing? And you brought up Kevin Durant.
He's not out of. They're not mathematically out. And as
Look
long
at my face.
You're competing, you say that right now, but you don't. That's not the way. That's not the way people.
I understand that.
People, you don't play professional sports, get to that level to just throw in the towel. When you're officially eliminated, you're sad. Okay, we're out. We got now.
So
we
let's
can
say
reevaluate.
they lose this week, and whether he plays or not. Let's say they lose this week, and technically they're out.
Then that's different.
But does he still play?
Then you can reevaluate, and then you can look at it.
To me, it's the same thing.
No, it's not.
And
you want your guy as long as you have a chance to win. What if Joe Burrow goes ballistic and puts on a
with that defense?
Yeah, but he's
it's not just him. I believe you in Joe Burrow.
He's even better. Say he's even better. And that's my point. So
he's a lowercase G guy at this point.
No, but
because the brother was insane last year, and the defense was terrible, and they're worse this year, Rob.
But you do not, because you always think that you want to have a chance.
I hear you.
And until you're eliminated officially, then you can rework it. If he says, I'm healthy, I'm healthy, not I'm iffy, I'm healthy, we're not eliminated. If we could beat the Ravens and maybe get on a run or win 5 games in a row. Look at the Ravens. They were 1-5. Did they throw the towel in? Oh, no. Because you know what kind of talent you have. And I get it.
And the Ravens had a longer runway. And last point for me.
Their defense was awful.
And they got guys healthy and they got back. And so here's my thing. You brought up KD in the championship, and I totally get what you and Brew were saying. Like, he's going to get hurt. He's coming through. The only justification for that is at least I'm trying to win a championship. Like, we're in the finals. So you'd say it's worth it because we're trying. This is what we play for, to win a ring. And to me,
he was hurt though.
I don't disagree. I'm with you. He was going, like, the great chance of him getting hurt was high, but at least I'm doing it to win the ring. I'm in the finals. What I'm saying is Jaden Daniels, for example, they're out of this thing, right? What you've been injury prone all season. Hamstring, knee injury, now your elbow. That's okay. This wasn't our year, bro. You're 24, 5 years old. We got this wasn't the year.
I don't think players look at it.
I know they don't, but that's why I have to be a GM or owner.
You wouldn't be out there if you really believed that you had no shot. You know what I mean? You just wouldn't.
No, I think it's a pride thing. I'm a football player. My guys need me.
I'm healthy. If they're healthy,
yes.
they want to play.
But I need you, Jaden Daniels. You're our key. You're not normal. I hate to put it to you that way. That's why y'all wear red jerseys. Y'all can't be hit in practice. You are different. You're our star quarterback. You ain't a DB out there. All right, Shekel City, play of the day on the way, and have a little fun with an MLB auction. I'll explain what it is next. It's the Odd Couple, Fox Sports Radio.
What's going to happen when LeBron James comes back into the lineup? Is he going to dominate the ball like he always has? And to his credit, for night one at least, took a back seat, played the third fiddle willingly, and the Lakers cruise.
That was easy to do. Okay.
Let me go first on this, Rob,
Okay.
because he has no choice at this point. He may be second, but he's not first anymore. This is Luka's team. His time out even put a bigger stamp on this being Luka's team, Rob. He has no choice but to be two. Now, will he take the back seat to Austin Reeves as the season goes along? Now, that's going to be the real question, right? Austin Reeves doesn't have the credentials that LeBron has, so he can't really push back on him if he wants to be that guy. But for LeBron right now, this is actually the best situation for him if his ego doesn't get in the way, Rob. He gets to go in, have 15 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, and not be tired as the season progresses and actually have a little energy in the playoffs if that happens. So for me, he should take a back seat. And if his ego doesn't get in the way, I think this thing could work out.
You make sense. Okay, but whether or not LeBron will subscribe to that.
Right. You don't think he will.
But he should be the third option. And no matter what. And if the Lakers, remember, new ownership,
Yes.
this is not the people who recruited you and Magic and Genie Bus. No, this is not those people anymore.
No.
Okay, they brought in Luka. He's 25 or 6. You know, you're 45. You know, like let's just keep it real. And they should be building for the future as you go on.
Yeah.
And Austin Reeves has more of a chance of being around with Luka for the next 5 or 6 years than LeBron.
Yeah.
So it should be obvious.
Yes.
You don't owe anybody a victory lap, sentimental reasons, all that. And once you get into that, you might as well move on totally.
Yeah.
It should never be about that. LeBron has outstayed his welcome.
I agree.
Period.
I agree.
I know people think that's harsh.
No, I agree, though.
Tom Brady outstayed his welcome.
Yes.
You know, like when you play that long, it becomes an issue. It just does. Because people feel like, well, you can't say nothing to him. What are you going to do? Well, if he wants to play, you got to play him. How are you going to tell him to take a back seat, a third seat at that? Not even just a back seat,
right.
a third seat.
Right.
But if you're serious about winning, serious about moving the Lakers forward, LeBron represents the past, not the present, not the future.
Fox Sports Radio on a Worship Wednesday. DJ Ali Alex, happy Thanksgiving Eve to you and yours. All right, it is now time for Shekel City.
Welcome to Shekel City, the home base for Rob Parker's daily picks against the spread.
All right, there we go. Last night, 1-1. Now my total is 85 and 75. Rob G, you got anything to say?
I mean, you're barely profitable, Rob. Just relax.
But I got up. You remember where I was?
You had to start all over. It doesn't count. You still
you did reset.
It was not. It was the start of the new season. All right, here we go. Anyway, it was.
I thought that was January 1st, like the new year.
All right, I got the best bet. I'm going to take Golden State minus 2.5. They're hosting Houston.
Okay.
Golden State minus 2.5. I got
They're
Portland.
favored. That's interesting.
Yeah,
okay.
Portland. Well, no KD. They played last night,
Yeah,
right?
I get
think
it.
they played. Portland minus 1.5. They're hosting the Spurs. I'm going to take that game. And I'm going to take the Suns on the road minus 4.5 against the Sacramento Kings.
Man.
So, again, best bet, I'm going to take Phoenix minus 4.5. That's
Okay.
the best bet. I'm going to take Portland minus 1.5 at home. And I'm going to take Golden State minus 2.5 at home. And remember, Kelvin.
What's that?
I'm not telling you who to bet on. I'm telling you who I bet.
All right. Now it's time for your Tire Rack play of the day.
Clippers shooting 60%. Lakers 64%. Like you said, not a lot of defense. Luka's got more.
Luka now with 24 in 11 minutes.
Nobody else in the game has double figures, and he has 24.
Yeah, Luka 40-plus on that one. Spectrum Sportsnet there for your Tire Rack play of the day, brought to you by Tire Rack. For over 40 years, Tire Rack has been helping customers find the right tires for how, for what, and for where they drive. Ship fast and free, backed by free road hazard protection with convenient installation options like Mobile Tire. They'll come to you wherever you may be. TireRack.com, the way tire buying should be. All right, we all sat up here and watched the World Series. We were some of the games, a lot of them were on when we were here. Some, of course, we watched at home. Monty, only reason why I call you out on this is because you may know the answer just because your affiliation with the Dodgers. Does anybody know
racist?
The racist.
Why is that racist?
The
Why
recent.
she gotta be a Dodgers fan?
Well, she literally works.
She
for
works
the Dodgers.
there.
She
I
didn't
don't know
work
what
there.
for. I don't know what you want me to say after that. She does, Alex. She does. Did you hear about the balls that from the World Series and from the playoffs runs that were sold in the auction?
No, I
Okay,
have
good.
not
So
paid
you can
attention.
play then if you didn't.
Okay.
All right. So 3 big-time plays were sold, the balls from these plays. Miggy Rojas, we know,
Okay.
the game-tying, Game 7 home run ball.
The ball that's stuck in the fence?
Yeah, they went and got it.
I knew that was
Will
gonna be-
Smith's game-winning run.
Mm-hmm.
And Shohei Ohtani in the NLCS Game 4. Remember he blasted that one and hit the roof and all that? It was just
Yes,
a blast
yes.
against the Brewers. All right, let's start with Miggy Rojas.
How much?
How much do you, Rob, of course, Rob G, anybody, how much do you think it's sold for?
100
Miggy
grand.
Rojas, 100 grand.
100
okay?
grand.
22.
22,000?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to say
Make sure you ain't looking.
200,000.
All right. The winner of this is Monty.
Woo!
156,000.
I was close.
You went
close.
over.
I know.
You went over.
You went over.
And this isn't
Bob-
Price or Rice
Bob-
group. Bob Barker, no skinny Mike here.
Bob Barker's dead, so
Yeah.
what does it matter?
No
Skinny
skinny Mike here.
Aw.
I use that at the new TV. When
Do
yeah, we
you?
got a little ghetto one we
Love
made.
that.
Rob G, 22,000. Act like you know sports.
No, it's just because he's not like a name that
Right.
people would.
Did you see
associate.
the play?
Yeah, but it wasn't the game winner.
I know what you mean.
I don't know what he means.
I don't know because we
I
know
would've
that
said
the
that
Ohtani balls
play
are like
is-
$1 million.
I said 200,000. I
Yeah.
figured it's going to be at least
Yes.
over. All those balls are at least over
All right,
100,000.
let's keep going. Will Smith's game-winning run.
Game-winning home run.
Game-winning home
Game-winning
run.
home
Sorry,
run.
game-winning home run. Will Smith's game in Game 7.
I'm going to
for
go
it.
first, and I'm just going to say 500,000.
Okay. Months.
275.
Rob G.
380.
Way off. So I think the winner is Monty, 168.
Is that it? Wow.
That I was shocked.
Wait, just a little bit more than
correct.
12,000
to be
makes
exact.
no sense.
I was shocked
doesn't make
by
sense
that.
either.
And then lastly,
game-winning home run in a World
That's
Series.
crazy. It's because it was
in Game
not
7?
Ohtani.
Right.
Game 7.
Yeah, I agree.
That's crazy.
And lastly, Shohei
Well,
Ohtani.
they thought because Will Smith smacked somebody, but that was a different Will Smith.
They didn't read into it. They just saw Will Smith. They're like, oh, my gosh.
I'm not paying that.
I'm only playing 168 for that.
Sorry.
The ball from his second of his 3 home runs in the NLCS game. The game he had, 3 just incredible. Blast one out of there, hits through. Shohei. How much?
Rob G, you start.
Rob G.
825.
What'd
you say?
825,000.
825.
$3 million.
$3 million.
1.1 million.
1.1. You guys are way over, but I don't blame you because I thought it would be this too.
What is it?
Only 270.
Wow.
Now here's
You
the
guys could put our money together and get it.
I'm shocked because anything that he does,
Is
right,
Exactly.
is
crazy.
usually something, and then supposedly that was the greatest game ever. So I'm shocked at that.
And you got the overseas bidders over there running up the price.
Now, the reason why you guys say that, to your points, and I agree with you, is because the ball that made him officially in the 50-50 club auctioned last year for $4.39
That's
million.
what I'm saying.
Yeah,
So
that's
you would
literally-
think these went higher, but they didn't for some reason.
Wake up, it's 2 pros and a cup of Joe, Fox Sports Radio. You ready? Yes.
I'm Colin Cowherd. This is The Herd.
You are listening to The Dan Patrick Show.
It's the odd couple. You know what time it is.
Let's get it.
Fox Sports Radio. Bigger, bolder, and better than anyone in the game. Fox Sports Radio is the #1 sports audio network.
Diverse, fun, entertaining, and driven by the big sports topics of the day.
They had to bolster the offensive line, which they did.
You finally said something right. Congratulations.
That game was incredible.
You are wrong.
You could take that trash somewhere else. Wham! We have a very special connection with our audience, our listeners. People feel that friendship.
And I appreciate y'all so. I love it.
It's all for you. Thank you.
I'm your favorite fan.
Thank
I
you.
love you. You're very talented. You're the best.
Thanks for taking my call.
Sure.
Great show.
Thank you, Jim. You sound like Joe Pesci.
How am I funny to you?
I can't help but notice that the W-2s for the quarterback look a lot higher.
That's because we're worth it.
You gotta be kidding.
He never was an elite quarterback.
This team is unstoppable. He made the right call. You know that's right.
LeBron James is a legend.
No, he's not. He complains all the time.
You say Brady's the greatest quarterback of all time, but Eli Manning beat him twice. Wrong.
For 25 years, Fox Sports Radio has dominated the sports audio landscape with the biggest talent and the best programming available.
We talk sports and we have fun doing it. We talk about life.
Sports radio is where you go after the games are over, and then the discussion begins.
If the Chiefs win.
Sorry, Patrick Mahomes here. What do you mean by if the Chiefs win?
It is live. It is unscripted. No other medium can touch that.
And that's what makes it special.
Yes.
Who wants some?
Bigger, bolder, better. We are Fox Sports Radio. Yeah.
A full slate of NBA games for the NBA Cup, and the Celtics just survived 117-114 against the Pistons. Detroit was down 3 with 5 seconds left. Cade Cunningham was fouled from 3, but only made 2 free throws, so Boston survived. Cunningham was the leading scorer. He had 42 points in the loss. Jaylen Brown ended with a double-double for the Celtics, 33 points and 10 rebounds. Right now, Josh Hart has 14 points, and the Knicks are leading the Hornets 59-47 late in the second quarter. Late in the first quarter in Miami, where the Heat are topping the Bucks 24-20. When it comes to the NHL, the Lightning have won 4 in a row, and right now they're up on the Flames 4-0. They're going to start the second period. The Blues are up on the Devils 2-1. Also, they're about to start the second period. In baseball, the Toronto Blue Jays are signing pitcher Dylan Cease to a 7-year, $210 million contract pending a physical. I'm Monty Bolaños.
Can this sports writer and this sports fan share a radio show without driving each other crazy? Now, live from the Fox Sports Radio studios, here's Fox Sports Radio's Odd Couple, Rob Parker and Kelvin Washington.
Hour number 2. I know it feels like a Friday, a weekend. It's right.
Well, for some of us, it is Friday.
No, and for us, dedicated.
Rob G, watch what he said. Here he goes.
Hard-working. I'll be here for you, me and Alex. Alex, brothers till the end. We're here. Baby. We'll still have our Thanksgiving. We'll still be able to share time with our family and our friends. We'll just do it after work.
This is, yep. What are we, Rob G? We Magic Johnson? I ain't going to be here.
Nah, that ain't it.
No.
You're more like Lamar Odom. I'm just saying.
Hold on, that could go really dark. that could go really dark. You know, he was going through some things in life.
It is the Odd Couple. Rob Parker, Kelvin Washington. Be sure to check out our YouTube channel, and you can watch us live right now on YouTube. That's right, and just search Odd Couple FSR on YouTube again. Odd Couple FSR. Be sure to subscribe. Don't stop there. Hit the icon for the thumbs up button and comment away. It is the Odd Couple. That's right. Odd Couple FSR and subscribe. Don't forget, we'll be down with the King in about 28 minutes. Sean King, former NFL quarterback.
Boom, 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 boom. This do make you want to spit some bars.
There, right? That's hard right there. Yeah. Where's my Kango and my shell toe?
Adidas on, right. The jumpsuit.
My Adidas. Boom, boom. How did that shoe not take off of that song?
Because
people
wore it. Kind of did, but not quite like you.
You know why?
Like Nelly did with Air Force Ones.
But you know why? They're uncomfortable. The shell toe.
Yeah, I agree. They're narrow.
Right. The shell toe were just, I loved them.
Yeah.
Not comfortable.
They're stylish, I agree. They're still stylish to this day. There's they're like 4 or 5 shoes that will never go out of style. Like the Converse Chuck Taylor, the shell toe, Air Force One.
Chuck Taylor's uncomfortable.
And maybe Timberland boot. Like those will never, just don't change them. They'll be here forever. Cortezes as well.
Also, don't forget, One's Got to Go. We'll do that and much more. So a lot of stuff going on. Rob G., Shedeur won his first start. It's the end of the world. He's the greatest thing since sliced bread.
Well, you got to be putting extra sauce on it.
I mean, it's because
we were like, oh, yo, he looked pretty good, had a good game, and they won.
That ain't it. That ain't what it is out there.
Why people got to act like
that ain't what it is?
He's the return of Joe Montana.
Because that's where we are.
Then you know what? I don't like that.
That's where we are, and that's the bad part.
I don't like it.
And that's the part.
He played perfectly fine. They won, and that was it. He didn't reinvent the position.
All you got to do is listen to Kendrick Perkins.
Perk was on a perk,
and that tells you like to hear that.
Perk was on a perk.
That tells you
that's my guy
what?
too. But Perk was
really
tripping.
That's your guy. Okay,
yeah,
you're admitting that.
Perk was tripping.
Rob G, what did he say?
Well, Perk just nominated himself for the hottest take of the year, and I don't say that lightly on this show because Rob had a few. And Perk just blew you right out of the water.
You got to step your game
Well, at least mine are logical.
No, let him get this take off, Rob. Let him get this take off. and then you decide whether or not he was accurate. Here's Kendrick Perkins on the Legends Talk podcast talking about Shedeur Sanders on the heels of his first win as NFL starter.
Shedeur Sanders is the most powerful black man since 2009. You know what happened in 2009?
Right.
That's when President Obama got elected in office. He's the most powerful black man since 2009. You said you were sitting there watching the game in your house, and what you did? You ran with the TV.
Yeah, right.
Right?
I did.
What was you doing, DB?
I was cheering. I was happy.
You was cheering like a. When Shedeur Sanders is on the field, and when I say powerful because there's two sides of it, right? Think about it. Okay, you got the black community. He bringing the whole black community together. I ain't ran across one black person that didn't said one bad thing about Shedeur.
We want him.
And guess what? Not
we
one,
want him.
because he has the balance. He has the balance of that. I'm arrogant, but I'm humble too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
right.
He have fun with this.
And he having fun with. And on top of that, y'all want me to say it ain't. Y'all want me to feel it ain't gonna happen.
Yeah.
He's the most powerful black man in sports. No other. Matter of fact, black man. He the most powerful player in sports.
Terrible. What an awful take by Kendrick Perkins. An embarrassing take to equate a fifth-round quarterback with the first freaking black president of the United States in a country where black people came over here in chains as slaves. How dare you diminish Barack Obama and his legacy to some damn football player? Are you serious? Kelvin, I'm not even kidding. It is demeaning. Really? That's your hot take? That this dude matters more and is the most powerful man than the first black president of the United States? I don't think so. Any day of the week. You want to celebrate Shedeur, do it. You want to root for him, do it. There are plenty of black people, I hate to break it to you, who aren't Shedeur Sanders fans.
That's fair.
Because they have other quarterbacks that they're fans of.
Or just don't think he's great. Like he
or they don't like the way he comes off. Of all people to rally around, and I'm going to be serious about this. He ain't one of those great American stories where a guy came from nothing, had everything against him. His dad's a great former athlete. His dad is a Hall of Famer in football and played Major League Baseball. His dad coached him all the way up to major college football. His dad. Mm-hmm. He grew up rich. Really? That's the story that you're so enthralled with? I'm sorry. It's not an anti-Shedeur Sanders, but let's not make it bigger than it really is. That's my point. Mm-hmm. This is over the top. And I'm going to be real with you, Kelvin.
Yeah.
I truly believe the reason that people have gone on the deep end is they feel that the man, in quotes, the man did something to Shedeur because he was this confident black man. That is really what this is all about, because all your draft nicks and all these draft people told you he was going to be the first overall pick. You ain't want to hear the reporting that went into it that said that he came to these meetings unprepared, whatever, headphones on, not paying attention, whatever. You don't want to hear that. You didn't want to hear when people said, oh, well, there was a memo and the NFL called and told everybody don't draft him. We're going to show this young kid something and all and knock him down to size. But when they did reporting, it said that the Ravens called for him, the Eagles called for him, and he said no. He didn't want to go to those teams. So this whole notion is ridiculous. I'm dead serious. I laugh or I joke all the time. Mm-hmm. I literally threw up in my mouth to hear him say that he's the most powerful man more than Barack Obama.
Well, he said since. Yeah, since Barack
really?
Obama. But
really?
Okay, so let's start there. First, I think Perk was he's using the wrong word. If he wanted to say hot rod, controversial, maybe has the most support, which I still wouldn't agree with those, but that's a conversation. But to use the term most powerful black man in America, that's crazy. First of all, he's 1/100th the power of LeBron James.
It doesn't even make sense.
It's not even in the same stratosphere. He's 1/100th the power of Magic Johnson, Steph Curry.
Thank you.
If you want to go, Colin Kaepernick, because he said
going.
since 2009, Colin Kaepernick and the movement that he started.
Thank you, Kelvin. Keep going.
I can go down and down the list, and that's just the sports world. I mean, because you can keep going with some other people's. He's not even on the level of still Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, as far as power, sheer power.
Michael Jordan still sells sneakers like they're going out. He hasn't played in 20 years. I'm just saying his influence.
And look at what Magic Johnson has done. So many things on and off the courts. Now on the field as a part owner of the Dodgers, part owner of the Commanders, the stuff he does in the community. You live here in LA. Like, settle down, Perk. If you're saying he's the taste of the moment, the controversy, like, meaning if I go, I'm Team Shedeur and Lightning Rod, and somebody go, I'm not Team Shedeur, then yes. But the idea of the most powerful black man in America, that Perk, that's disrespectful also to the people who not even are doing things in just sports, that are doing things in the communities. You know, I could go on and on and on. So that was crazy. A Perk's in on that end. Now, let's talk about a couple of things you just mentioned. I do want to break down. The part of this that when you said, and me and Rob G talked about this, people will say, well, why him? Why is he the one you rally around? He doesn't even have this story of like the rags to riches. I think that's a part of why some people will be slightly offended. They'll say, why does the black story have to be he was a single-parent household and I'm not saying you. I'm not saying you.
I didn't say that's the only story.
You, but I'm saying
I didn't say that.
I think, but I'm saying I think people enjoy that he's from his father is them, and enjoy that there's some nepotism. Like, yeah, why can't his dad look out for his son? We've seen that happen. Literal presidents of the United States, literally, H.W. Bush to W. Bush, and so I think
that's not the only thing. I'm gonna push back on you is on the player field, and you play.
No, but I'm
on
saying
the player
so
field. That's really.
If it goes from the president of the United States, why can't it go on the practice and playing field?
Because everybody plays and they pick the best players. And I'm going to tell you why. Okay? And this is the point that I'll tell you why. Uh-huh. All the white owners, if they really wanted to, could say, I'm just going to put my son and white. We're in Boston or we're in Dallas, and I'm just going to pick white players, and it's my team, and it doesn't matter who's better. Okay? Because that's what sports has always been about. That it doesn't matter, like the best player is going to get a chance to play.
Absolutely.
And once you start playing with that, and I'm not saying that Shedeur didn't deserve to play at all, okay? But I'm saying that's what's different. It ain't just.
But Rob, so
there's a lot of players who I've talked to who had to play and do all they could to make a team. And to see somebody just handed situations,
I don't disagree that in a perfect world, nepotism doesn't exist, but that ain't the case. And so what I'm saying to you is, I think there's a contingency of people who see him, and so you say, why is he the rally around? Because they see him as he doesn't have to have the bad story they love to report during a draft. Oh, his dad was in prison. He comes from.
That's not the story I'm talking about.
I'm not talking about you.
Okay, that's not the story I'm talking about.
People, that's why. People will say, he has the support because people say he comes from a good home. He comes from a father in the home who loves him and champions him. But no, that's why a lot of people are supporting him because it's a different story than the one that often is projected during the draft and that.
But the reason that people don't, the other part is the arrogant. There's a part that makes him unlikable.
I'm glad you mentioned that.
Makes him unlikable.
And a lot of people in real time didn't like Muhammad Ali in real time. It's lovable now. They didn't like him because he was spoken in his confidence. He said what he said and said all this. And he is nowhere near as articulate and charismatic as Muhammad Ali. But I'm saying
he's Muhammad Ali now. Here we go.
No,
there's a lot of guys who have been like that.
But what I'm saying is some people don't like that. And it's similar to why people rallied around Allen Iverson. He wasn't perfect. He didn't say it all the time, but Allen Iverson authentically himself. I don't
think Allen Iverson was ever of that ilk. I was around Allen Iverson. I was covering the league. Yeah. I never felt that he was confident in himself, but I don't remember any.
I'm talking about bravado. He was himself. He had chains. He had braids. He does himself.
But I don't think people.
So I think there's a contingency of people who are offended that people are offended by that. Like, oh, look at him. He's too confident. He's too cocky. And people say, what's wrong with that? The young man believes in himself. He said he ain't going to fail. He shouldn't believe he's going to fail.
I don't think that.
And so
because
I think that's why you get that.
The pushback is the other way, where no matter what he does, you could be confident in all that. When the reports came out that he wasn't prepared or whatever, everyone the people who are in this camp, they weren't in the meeting. Oh, yeah, they put out a bad story.
Well, I mean, his
his
father said that was those were blatant lies. But
you thought those are blatant lies that
No,
I'm asking you. No,
I'm answering your question. I do believe
you believe that everybody, different scouts and people for different organizations all came up with a story to make up for
I believe Shedeur Sanders doesn't carry himself the way in which they might look at franchise quarterbacks. Absolutely. Do I believe he might have came in with some headphones on and some ice on? Absolutely. Do I think that would absolutely rub some people the wrong way?
You think maybe he wasn't prepared?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I don't know.
I'm just asking.
And another point.
What would be the reason for him to make it?
Can I get some points off here, Rob? And the other thing, too, is that I also think that we have to – this is one of those peculiar situations. Me and you have talked about it a million times. To undermine the shock of a quarterback, not a corner, not a linebacker, going from projected possible first round, maybe second, to fifth. We've never seen that. We talk about Aaron Rodgers to this day. They'll show it. He had to wait. And he goes from should be a top 10 pick to the 24th pick, whatever it was. And that was a big deal. So to have a guy that people have made careers off of 20 and 30 and 40 years. Have people been wrong? Not that wrong, Rob. What a quarterback. That's the point. And so it makes people go, well, what's up with that? That don't seem right. And I don't see the signature game he ever won in college.
I'm going to be honest. And I heard all the other stuff. He holds the ball too long. There's a lot of the issues that they talked about. Where's the signature win?
The draft gurus, no one had him near there. They had him first and second, and like an hour or two before, maybe third. No quarterback with a name like that has dropped to the fifth, so it makes people become skeptical. And if we want to have this real honest conversation, black people in America have often went through enough to make people go, well, what's the real reason behind that?
So wait a minute, so you're telling me in a league, right, where you're trying to win, that he's a talent, because if they wanted to not have him in the league, they don't have to draft him at all. Would you agree with that? If there was some,
in this case, I'll give you that.
Why would they even draft him? And if the Cleveland Browns don't want him to succeed, they don't have to play him. They didn't have to play him at all. They could have skipped over him.
Now, let me
could have. It doesn't even make sense to me.
But I said, because we're going this way and we're supposed to be, if we're going to have a real and honest conversation, there's absolutely reasons why black folks are skeptical when things like that happen. Would you give me that? Whether it's what literally what happened or not, that they have not had enough to happen that they go, well, that's weird that the one time this kid's coming out, and he goes supposed to be a first-round pick. Maybe second round. And he drops to the fifth. It never happens, Rob, for a quarterback. Not a running back with drug issues that comes out, or not a quarter. We found out this kid was arrested a week before the draft. A quarterback. That does not happen.
But here's my other issue, and here's my biggest pushback to you. His mentor is a guy that people think is one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. Mm-hmm. Tom Brady, okay? Mm-hmm. So this is to you.
Okay.
So Tom Brady's a part of it too, despite being his mentor. Yeah. Okay, that's what you're saying. Tom Brady's a part of it too, despite being his mentor, despite being friends with his father, knowing his background, knowing where he came from, looking at his talent. Tom Brady, whose team is garbage with a bad quarterback, refused to draft him because of some memo from the NFL.
No, I didn't say that for Tom Brady.
No, I'm asking you.
I just answered it. No.
So why didn't he draft him?
Because Tom Brady's made horrible decisions.
So
we just talked about it in our lead of last hour.
But
Tom Brady brought in Pete Carroll.
A guy his mentee?
I'll tell you why. Because Tom Brady is trying to win now. So he brought in a quarterback who has a history of winning. I mean, a coach in Pete Carroll. Tom Brady.
What quarterback? The quarterback doesn't have a history of winning.
Geno Smith had a history of winning with Pete Carroll. Yes, he did. And that's why he brought those two in. Because Tom Brady was trying to circumvent the rebuild and win now.
So couldn't be another quarterback? He couldn't be the backup?
No, he didn't want to bring in a young dude who was probably going to need some time to develop.
That makes no sense. All right, 877-99 on Fox. I think that's the biggest red flag is that Tom Brady had no use for Shedeur Sanders.
Tom Brady was trying to win now.
No, but you have more than one quarterback on your roster.
And they already did have quarterbacks on their roster.
No, they didn't. Come on, stop. 877-99 on Fox. Why has Shedeur Sanders become an athlete some people have blindly decided to rally behind? We'll continue that conversation next with you. It is the
See,
odd
that makes
couple.
me want to turn into a lawyer. Your Honor, that's the leading one.
Rob-
Why is it blindly? Like he wasn't balling in college.
Rob Parker, Kelvin Washington.
I'm on your head next.
Right
Is this
here
a
on
trash
Fox
talking
Sports
Tuesday?
Radio.
I'm on your head next segment.
Stick and stay.
Unless you are the leading man, Shedeur Sanders in the US of A.
Shedeur Sanders will be getting the start QB1 for the Cleveland Browns this Sunday in Vegas when they take on the Raiders.
All right, I'm just going to say it out front, and I know you're going to think it's hyperbole, and here's Rob, of course, going overboard and making something bigger than it is. But this is Judgment Day for Shedeur Sanders. Judgment Day. I don't want to hear about snaps. I don't want to about, he didn't do it. He'll have a week's practice. Yeah. All of that under his belt. Mm-hmm. He better not hold on to the ball too long. He better not fumble. He better not throw a couple of interceptions against this terrible team called the Las Vegas Raiders. If you can't beat them and perform like everybody's been beating them like a drum, here's your opportunity. You better play well. All of your excuse makers, I don't want to hear you if he throws 2 or 3 picks or a fumble and they lose to the Raiders. It's set up on a platter for you. This is better than Thanksgiving. You know why? You don't have to have the gravy or the what's that? Cranberry sauce.
Yeah.
This is straight turkey, juicy and wet. Okay, I'm talking about the turkey. All you need to do is come out and ball out and beat the Raiders like everybody else. Mm-hmm. Put the athletic talent on display. We already know that the Browns have the defense that's going to stop the Raiders, right?
Yes.
So now it's just a question of, can you put up points against that team, that pathetic team that Pete Carroll has in Las Vegas? You better play well. You better excel. If not, don't want to hear it. Yeah. Don't want to hear the excuses. Here's your opportunity, Shedeur.
No, 100%. This is a prime opportunity. He's playing a team that is not good. I'm not going to go to your level with it, Rob, but they are not good.
They're
obviously.
terrible.
They're not a good team. Ideal situation.
Pete Carroll should be embarrassed. It's one thing, Kerry, and I'm just going to say this. You could be like, okay, Pete Carroll's there. Mm-hmm. You expected Geno to play better. He's played really bad, so the quarterback play isn't great. Yeah. But they still got a decent defense. They still got a decent special team. No, they don't. Nothing. they can't run the ball. Quarterback plays atrocious. Yeah. Their defense is bad. Like, not special teams is bad. They fired a special teams coach earlier this year.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah. No, they're a bad team. And Shedeur does have a chance to come out and get solid footing early against a really bad team and put up some numbers and show why he should be the guy there. This may be his only chance in Cleveland, which it sounds crazy. coming up in a minute. For over 40 years, Tire Rack's been helping customers find the right tires for how, for what, and for where they drive. Ship fast and free, backed by free road hazard protection with convenient installation options like mobile tire installation. TireRack.com, the way tire buying should be. 877-99 on Fox. You heard our conversation. It's a lot to get to, so you'll just get straight to the call. I was talking about Shedeur in multiple facets. Who we got?
MJ in Spokane. You're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, MJ?
What's going on? What's going on? I got a bone to pick with you, Rob. Come on, man.
Hey, wait a minute. I know you don't have your radio on, do you?
Hold on. Now I don't.
Because you're about to hang up on you.
1 second.
Okay,
Go ahead.
Hey, the equivalent of Shedeur Sanders going in the 5th round is the equivalent of Caitlin Clark or Cooper Flagg going in the 5th round.
Says who? Says who? Says who? You don't know. You don't evaluate. Are you an NFL scout? Come on. Come on. It ain't an exact science. You know why? And this is where, MJ, I'll shout you down. Tom Brady was a 6th-round pick.
And Tom Brady is a Caucasian, just like the theologians in the Bible who conspired to make all them black brothers in the Bible white dudes.
No, I'm asking you. Tom Brady was a 6th-round pick. Joe Montana was a 4th-round pick. What are you saying? It ain't an exact science. Who was it?
Jamarcus Russell?
Yeah.
Jamarcus Russell.
Was the first overall pick. They got it wrong. It ain't an exact science. Who says it is?
We ain't never seen nobody go from 1st to 5th is all I'm saying. Or quarterback. We ain't never
Jordan
seen that.
in D.C., you're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up?
How you guys doing, Rob and Kel?
What's up, Jordan?
I'm doing good. So I wanted to say off top, I think Kendrick Perkins was tripping, but I will say, Rob, on the point when you bring up Tom Brady, you know this better than anyone. Who's to say a great player makes a great GM? How many great players did Michael Jordan pass up on when he was owning the Charlotte Hornets?
Okay, but the only difference is, can I say this, Jordan? The only difference?
Sure.
Michael Jordan wasn't the mentor to any of those players that he passed up on. And that's why it bothers me from the standpoint that when you're somebody's mentor, somebody who's been a mentor, that means I know your work. That means I work out with you. That means I know what you put into it. Do you understand what I'm saying? It ain't just watching tape or film. I'm around you. I know what kind of guy you are. I know how much you want something. That's what bothers me.
No, that's true. That's true. But based on how, and I'm not saying Shedeur is going to be anything great. We expect time to see. But based on how we see the Raiders being ran, I think I lean more to the side that I don't know what Brady's doing right now besides getting Botox and stuff like that.
Well, hey, you ain't lying about that. We
Jordan,
literally just saw some pictures and we like, man, Tom ain't playing. He gonna keep this physique looking.
Chili Tim in Atlanta. You're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Chili?
What up, Rob? I guess once again I'm gonna have to be the black man with a voice of reason. So let me say this real quick. First of all, Kendrick Perkins is the reason why when stuff happens in our community, people don't take us seriously because we make dumb, moronic takes like that, and we can't be taken seriously. Second of all, Tom Brady is a man that has been in, 2 or 3 cheating scandals? Don't tell me that man won't do what it takes to win if he thinks he can get ahead of it. Because he don't mind cheating. So if he really thought that Shedeur could really do it,
yes.
And then third thing, didn't Jalen Carter, Larry, the guy that played in Miami with the smoke, there was on the marijuana bond, and Deshaun Watson was out here assaulting women, and they still got jobs. Don't tell me that they'll take you the worst of the worst. And that
Thank you. They have done it.
Deshaun Watson. Okay,
Chili.
Let me respond to a couple of things you said. Number one, I will hope that just hearing Kendrick Perkins and then people wouldn't all of a sudden take people correctly or take them serious is crazy just based off of Kendrick Perkins. And also, you mentioned Deshaun Watson getting it. That's because Deshaun Watson was an MVP candidate, and we already know as long as you ball in the NFL, they take it. Shedeur wasn't in the NFL. He was coming out of the draft. So that's completely that's not apples and apples. That's apples and oranges.
No, but they've drafted people with issues, and Dan Marino dropped. With everybody thought, why did he drop?
Nobody dropped to the 5th.
No, but he dropped. Did he not drop? Why did he drop? Why did he drop?
They didn't think he was the guy like that.
No, they thought that there was some sort of substance abuse something going on back in the day, and he dropped, and he wound up being one of the all-time great quarterbacks. But he did drop. He was supposed to be the first quarterback.
People drop
the
all
first
the time. Not to the fifth is all I'm saying. Monty, we got Sean King on the other side right now. Monty Bolaños is going to get you set.
Show. A lot of NBA games going on for the NBA Cup. We'll start with the Knicks and the Hornets, where New York right now is up 84-64, halfway through the third quarter. Almost halftime in Miami, where the Bucks are losing to the Heat 49-46. Halfway through the second quarter, the Thunder are leading the Timberwolves 30-22, and the Pacers are up on the Raptors 45-38. The Celtics survived 117-114 against the Pistons, snapping Detroit's 13-game winning streak. Cade Cunningham had the opportunity to tie the game at the free throw line, missed his third free throw to tie the game with less than 5 seconds to go, but he ended with 42 points. Jaylen Brown had a double-double. Other NBA news, Knicks guard Landry Shamet is going to be out for 4 weeks with a sprained right shoulder. When it comes to the NFL, Giants said that quarterback Jackson Dart, he is still in concussion protocol, but he was a full participant in today's practice, giving him a chance to make his first start on Monday Night Football against the Patriots. Running back Isaiah Pacheco is expected to play Thursday for the Chiefs as they take on the Cowboys. He's been dealing with a knee injury, and the Bengals have activated Joe Burrow off injured reserve. He's expected to start Thursday night's game in Baltimore. When it comes to baseball, the Blue Jays are signing pitcher Dylan Cease to a 7-year, $210 million contract. This is all pending a physical. Also, ESPN reports that the Angels and third baseman Anthony Rendon are in talks about buying out the final year of his contract. He is owed $38 million in 2026. I hope for the Angels they can figure that out. In the NHL, the Lightning are shutting out the Flames 4-0 late in the second period. The Blues and the Devils are tied at 2 apiece after 2 periods, and the Capitals are edging the Jets 3-2 still early in the second period. Back to you guys.
Monty, thank you. Odd Couple Rob and Kelvin on a Worship Wednesday. Hey, thanks everybody for the calls. We got into a really good conversation. And appreciate that. We got One's Got to Go coming up in a little bit here this hour. Right now, our man Sean King, we're down with the King, former NFL quarterback, Fox Sports Radio NFL analyst. Real Sean King, you can get to him in just a moment. We'll get to him and ask him some NFL headlines, what he's looking at this season. We got a few good games, even starting tomorrow on Thanksgiving. A couple of good games, few good games there.
I think the Lions season this is a big game.
Without a doubt. I'm actually shocked. I won't say shocked because I don't think the Packers have looked amazing, but their favorite, at least last we checked, was at 2.5. So I was actually like, oh,
they're favored
wow.
on the road, right, in Detroit.
Yeah. No, okay. Man.
All right, well let's take some more calls.
Yeah. All right. Shout out to Sean King. We'll have to get to him another day. Happy Thanksgiving to him. The Lions are favored. That's what I was saying.
Oh, they are at home.
Yeah.
By 2.5. Yeah. Usually you get
because they haven't been
points.
playing great, and I thought they wouldn't be because of that, but they are at home. So.
All right, Andre in Massachusetts, you're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Dre?
How you doing? Thanks for taking the call. Listen, relative to Shedeur Sanders, he does have that chip on his shoulder, and the best thing that ever happened to him might have been going in the 5th round, because that gives him that pull yourself up by your bootstraps, that underdog framework, that narrative surrounding him that he can operate in. Let me tell you something right now. Look, this game between the Browns and the 49ers, we got both sides of the spectrum. Because on one side, you have the kid from the Midwest, Mr. Brock Purdy, who's a man who believes in well done is better than well said, and gets all of the adulation because he's more quiet. And on the other side, you got Shedeur Sanders, this swashbuckling, confident young man, son of Deion Sanders, that's going to do it my way, a Frank Sinatra perspective. So in terms of Shedeur, if he goes out and shines against the 49ers and they end up winning that game, then he does need to have some respect put on his name.
And if he bombs out and has 3 interceptions, then what? Now what?
Okay, Rob, to your point. Now we can. This is what you're saying, Rob. Let's give him the same criticism as anybody else.
Absolutely. Let's not say it's the offensive line and he doesn't have weapons and they're setting him up to fail. That's the conversation you have when he doesn't play well. Like that. That's what people are saying. That's the issue. That's where the Tim Tebow effect happened to Tim Tebow, and nobody wanted him around. I'm serious.
The issue I would have with that, though, is that we should be able to have intelligent conversations that this is his second start.
But
so
that's
if he plays
not what
great,
it is,
that's
though.
good. If he plays bad, meaning any rookie, including one of the greatest of all time, Peyton Manning, you're going to have horrific games. You're going to have great ones. Like the idea that, if you have horrible after horrible after horrible after horrible, now we can have a conversation. But like, I fully expect him to look bad another game or two the rest of this 6-7 weeks.
But my point
like, you
to
get what I'm saying? Like, he's a rookie. He's gonna play. I don't know their schedule. Let's say he played the Vikings defense and the Texans defense. Do I expect him to go out there and light them up for 250, 300 yards? No. Like, most grown dudes who've been in the league 10 years aren't. So all of a sudden, this rookie is.
But my issue to you was, when Judy dropped that ball, I got texts.
That was crazy.
I
agree with you on that. He was like, I'm going to drop this pass so that it looks bad on him. First of all, Judy is playing for a job.
But this is what I'm saying, and this is the people like, oh, look at Judy. You know, I'm like, dude, really? He dropped the pass. It happens in the NFL. What are we talking about?
It was a terrible drive, though. Like, it was weird. Like,
Damien in Georgia.
Like, he forgot he had something to do. He was like, hey, take the ball. I got to go do something.
Damien in Georgia, you're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio.
No,
in Canada.
I'm up north. Dame from the north.
Sorry about that.
Canada,
Sorry about that.
friend.
How are you, buddy?
I'm good, man. Long time listener, first time caller.
Welcome to the show.
I just want to say Shedeur has all the talent to be first round. He should have never dropped to the 5th round. And I hope he checks his checklist of all the team that he beats, because he's going to beat them. He's going to prove that he's number one. Should have been number one. He's got the whole.
You agree with that? He should have been the first pick? You agree with that?
No.
Okay. And Damon, are you a scout? Did you play in the NFL?
No, I play sports though, but
I'm asking you. I'm just trying to get your background. You're so confident in that he should have been the first overall pick. I'm thinking you must have played in the league, or you're a scout or a coach or something.
I've been watching Shedeur from his college, and I could tell raw talent.
Okay.
The thing is, I'm a Philly fan, but what Shedeur has done, he has made other fans from other organizations rooting for him. You have never seen a player done that.
Not at a fifth, and that's what makes it remarkable. To your point, a 5th round pick. Nobody, been the countrywide. Yeah, there might be a team that's invested, like a fan base. Around the country, you got a lot of even shows. Right, shows are making their money off having these conversations about him.
Yeah,
so
there was a guy called Tim Tebow. It was this very similar. Tim Tebow, no matter what. And thanks for the call.
Tim Tebow is not a 5th round pick.
No, but Tim Tebow played awful, and people they didn't care. They didn't.
I agree with that statement.
I was on First Take during that time. Mm-hmm. During that whole thing. That's where Skip and the Tim Tebow thing that whole thing.
Run with that, yeah.
Exactly. Like, turned everything around for Skip and the whole,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Because he latched on to Tim Tebow, and they kept, he had 89 yards, but they would win the game because the guy kicked a field goal or whatever. And he rolled with that. And I'm just saying, and it polarized a lot of people. Why are we talking about a quarterback who threw for 89 yards? Like, seriously.
It happens. And the Shedeur is going to be like that because he's a lightning rod now. But by the way, that's why I said I think Perk was trying to say that, because there's no way he meant powerful.
That's what he said, powerful.
I know, that's crazy, Perk.
And there wasn't an adult in the room. I mean,
somebody was supposed to be like,
nobody's
Perk.
like,
can you explain what you mean? Do you mean this? Because powerful is crazy.
But that's where
no kid who hasn't, you know what I mean? No, that was wild.
Can I give you just a little advice? If you hear that and there's no pushback, you should probably turn that podcast off and get something else. I'm just serious. Like, you're sitting in a room, somebody brings up Barack Obama and Shedeur Sanders, and they're comparable. Like seriously.
Because you had a whole Colin Kaepernick just sitting there.
I mean,
it was just sitting there.
But this is what I'm saying about
you got
the
a whole
20-something
year career. LeBron is just sitting there. All right, on the way. One's got to go. Little Thanksgiving edition specifically.
Is this bad host on podcast?
No.
Okay, I'm just.
I think I know today who you letting go. It is the Odd Couple, Fox Sports Radio.
I'm not going to say I told you so or anything. The season's not over, but I told you so. Before the season started, I did say they wouldn't make the playoffs. I'm not surprised. I'm not. Also, you mentioned the Mahomes. He has 3 red zone interceptions that basically have helped them lose games.
Yesterday was terrible.
Philly has won the pick six, Jacksonville, and then yesterday, which was a 10-point swing. You know what I mean? I mean, no, that's huge from a touchdown and then a field goal for them on the other end. In a game you lose by 3, it's a huge. But last year I talked about it. I don't know. I've seen different, Rob G. I've seen 10-0 in one-score games, 11-0 in one-score. And even ESPN just had it said 12-0, in one-score games. Am I right?
I don't know if people are including like postseason and not saying it or something, but it keeps varying.
Am I right?
ESPN had 12-0 and 0-5.
They had 12-0, right. And I'm looking at it going, we've been talking about 11-0, at least we have.
Yeah.
And then I ever saw somebody say 10-0. Well, the other thing, too, is, 0-5 in one-score game, that's what they used to be about. Mm-hmm. Don't let it be close, because guess what?
Right.
They'll beat you in the end. And when Kelsey got the touchdown, what happened? You thought, oh,
here it is.
Look at the magic. Kelsey, at least for one game, he's back. And then, just didn't happen. And Bo Nix, we talked about it. Let me say, I said this to you before. Defense always gives you a shot at being in games. I don't care what anybody says. If you have you always have a shot because that other team's not going to get enough points to run away from you,
Mm-hmm.
And then Bo Nix, couple of big throws, that third down throw, right? Big catch and throw and catch. But this is what I'm saying. This doesn't feel the same. It feels, and I know we could talk about it, the end of a dynasty or whatever. I just think that it ain't the same team. I know you thought once he got the receivers back that they were going to be a juggernaut offensively, and they had a few games against some bad teams. Mm-hmm. But that offense isn't the same. Patrick Mahomes isn't the same. He hasn't been really the same for a while. And he had, I'll give you 3 or 4 games this year where he lit up the scoreboard, and you can look at the opponents. I think they beat the Lions and what other game? Only 2 teams. They're the same
the
way.
Lions.
There's only 2 teams that they beat.
Are you saying the whole
500.
season?
Yeah, they only got 5 wins.
They beat the Ravens, and
the Ravens are 5-5. Who else?
And then as far as those types of wins, because they beat the Commanders, they beat the Raiders, they beat you mentioned the Lions, and that's it. I mean, they lost to the Jags. They lost to the Eagles.
They haven't beaten any.
Lions and
the
Ravens.
Lions and the Ravens.
Yeah.
And the Ravens are 5-5, and I get it. They're
a better team
considered
than 5-5.
Right, but at that time they were bad when they beat them. And
defensively, they were going trying to figure things out. They were struggling.
Right, they were struggling big time. But I don't know.
And if you missed any of today's show, shout out to Rob G. He's going to get the podcast up there. All you got to do is search Odd Couple wherever you get your podcast. And right after the show, today's pod's going to be up. Be sure to follow the pod, rate it 5 stars, and you can even provide a review. And again, just search the Odd Couple wherever you get your podcast. You're going to find today's show. Yeah, listen to all. Yeah, for sure. And the full show will be up there, best of version, right after the show as well. So please check it out. Right now, it is time for One's Gotta Go.
Hard decisions. So 5's a crowd. Is that what I'm playing in here? 5's an uneven number. Figure it out.
Hear me out. One gotta go.
One's got to go. This is supposed to be Dub's segment, but I took it from him before the show started. I said, I got an idea. We're going to do this one instead. As you all know, I was supposed to be bringing in lobster mac and cheese for Rob and Alex.
Failure.
For the Thanksgiving celebration tomorrow. Problem is, I went to Costco. They were sold out at 9:15 in the morning.
How can they be sold out? 9? He just got in the building.
Rob, and this guy, I go to condoms. You get an hour before.
Man, that VIP don't get you nothing.
There was a line around the building. Apparently, there's a lot of VIPs.
Like they're giving away. What did they have?
Y'all should have went through Saga, Rob. Saga got the stuff he needed. He got the big old gigantic apple pie that's big as us.
Let me tell you something.
Somebody say Saga.
That apple pie, my goodness.
All right. Some of us trying to unbig our back.
Oh, God. So good. All right, so it got me thinking, guys. One's got to go.
Okay.
The most popular ways to make mac and cheese, all right? Number one,
all right.
Talking about lobster mac or seafood mac, either one of those.
No, lobster.
Buffalo mac and cheese.
I have seen that's becoming a thing, yeah.
Multi-cheese mac and cheese. People go 3 cheeses, 5 cheeses, however many cheeses you want. The classic cheddar mac and cheese. And last but not least, the old reliable boxed Kraft type mac and cheese, Velveeta mac and cheese, whatever. Instant mac and cheese. Start with you, Kelvin Washington.
This is easy. Yeah, I'm full of you right now.
I was going to say, wow, okay.
In the black community, mac and cheese is a staple.
Why
that
gotta
and
be
greens, because I'm about to answer this question.
Okay.
So with Thanksgiving, you must come right with the mac and cheese. You know, every
Easy
culture
perk.
has their thing. Easy perk. That was funny. The easiest answer ever.
But
all the ones
Obama
gotta
can't
go.
make good mac and
he
cheese.
can't make it because nobody's made it better than
My
Shedeur.
fellow Americans.
Shedeur makes it better.
Boxcraft got to go so fast.
What?
I can't even believe it was on the list.
Wow.
I thought I had the answer until you added that one last. But
Man.
get the heck out of here, Boxcraft.
You've been rich too long.
I've never liked my.
There you
You've been
go.
rich too long.
on me. Respect Mama Dove. She was making that real deal.
No.
rich too
Everybody don't have a mom who can cook.
Tell them.
I'm sorry to hear
So
that.
that box is what people have lived
Tell
off
'em.
of, and I'm not throwing that out. I'm
Box can
serious.
kick
The
rocks.
box.
What are you throwing out,
Bars.
Rob?
I'm gonna throw out the barbecue.
That was where I was going to. He said the box. That's where I was going.
Barbecue.
Buffalo mac.
Buffalo.
It's good.
Buffalo.
It might slap. I ain't gonna lie, but I
Rob,
can't.
I'm telling you, with like chicken, buffalo sauce, it's insane.
Really?
It's
All right,
so
Monty,
good.
you don't even eat meat, so half of these answers are bad for you anyways.
Let me tell you that there should be no seafood in mac and cheese.
What?
Absolutely not.
Wait, you don't eat seafood either?
No, nothing with the face.
Oh yeah, I forgot that. I knew you
But
didn't eat meat. I thought it was.
But I could pop the eyes off.
No,
and you don't see
no, nothing. That does not sound good. Buffalo mac and cheese
Yeah.
sounds.
What are you talking
good.
about?
No,
Why
that
you say
sounds
that? They
good.
said it's like buffalo chicken.
That's what I'm saying. That
But
sounds
she's
good.
saying without the. But it's without the chicken. It's just the buffalo sauce.
You can do it either way.
Either way, but the point is that sounds like something I would.
But
I would
they'd have
try.
to ground up the bones of the buffalo
No, I'm
to
just
have
saying,
make
like,
the
if I
sauce.
had to
Okay,
pick
Rob.
one, I would not pick seafood in my
Nah, you
mac
tripping.
and cheese.
All right,
You tripping?
Alex, where are you?
Lobster mac.
This is easy.
This is easy.
Oh
Give me
my
easy
God.
mac. Just add water.
No.
I feel like this was that interview
Don't invite
with,
me for your mac and cheese.
with Kelvin where they were asking Little Yachty about something and you were like, pause. Little Yachty, when were you broke last? You forgot what it was like to be broke.
Yes.
Box mac and cheese, you peasants. Your
Kelvin
mother never
knows
I didn't
cooked.
like it when I was
Kelvin
broke.
knows when he was in Eastern Michigan,
Yeah.
and,
Broke.
right?
I ain't like it then.
Yeah. Well, this one's easy. I'm going to say the
Give me
classic
some baked
mac.
beans or something else.
Classic mac.
Basic cheddar.
Basic
It's
cheddar gotta
there's
go.
so many
No.
things now to spice it up. I'm good.
So you don't like the basic.
Not
You'd rather
anymore.
have the 3 cheeses
Yes.
or the
Yeah.
lobster.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're going 3
Yes.
cheese. You
Yes.
got 3 cheeses, yeah.
All right, Rob G. where
Real
are you?
easy. Lobster mac and cheese got to go. If I'm spending $18 a
What?
pound for lobster,
That's why
I
I
don't
didn't
need
buy
it.
it.
drowned
That's why y'all
in
didn't
mac.
get your
That is
lobster
why
mac.
I made a
We
statement.
got to the answer
Made a
right
statement.
there.
It was there, and he didn't buy it.
That's why.
I
It
was going to
makes
give him
sense.
the money.
He's.
Wake up, it's two pros and a cup of Joe, Fox Sports Radio.
You ready?
Yes.
I'm Colin Cowherd. This is The Herd.
You are listening to The Dan Patrick Show.
It's the odd couple. You know what time it is. Let's get it.
Fox Sports Radio. Bigger, bolder, and better than anyone in the game. Fox Sports Radio is the #1 sports audio network.
Diverse, fun, entertaining, and driven by the big sports topics of the day.
They had to bolster the offensive line, which they did.
You finally said something right. Congratulations.
That game was incredible. You are wrong.
You could take that trash somewhere else. Wham! We have a very special connection with our audience, our listeners. People feel that friendship.
And I appreciate y'all so. I love it.
It's all for you. Thank you.
I'm your favorite fan.
Thank you.
Love you. You're very talented. You're the best.
Thanks for taking my call.
Sure.
Great show.
Thank you, Jim. You sound like Joe Pesci.
How am I funny to you?
I can't help but notice that the W-2s for the quarterback look a lot higher.
That's because we're worth it.
You gotta be kidding. He never was an elite quarterback.
This team is unstoppable.
He made the right call.
You know that's right.
LeBron James is a legend.
No, he's not. He complains all the time.
You say Brady's the greatest quarterback of all time, but Eli Manning beat him twice. Wrong. Wrong.
For 25 years, Fox Sports Radio has dominated the sports audio landscape with the biggest talent and the best programming available.
We talk sports and we have fun doing it. We talk about life.
Sports radio is where you go after the games are over, and then the discussion begins.
If the Chiefs win. Sorry, Patrick Mahomes here. What do you mean by if the Chiefs win?
It is live. It is unscripted. No other medium can touch that.
And that's what makes it special. Yes.
Who wants some?
Bigger, bolder, better. We are Fox Sports Radio.
Yeah.
In the NFL, Panthers safety Trayvon his appeal of his one-game suspension for unsportsmanlike conduct was denied, ESPN reporting that he will now miss Sunday's game against the Rams. Other NFL news, the Bengals have activated Joe Burrow off injured reserve. He's expected to start Thursday night in Baltimore. Running back Isaiah Pacheco, who's been dealing with a knee injury, is expected to play Thursday against the Cowboys. And Giants quarterback Jackson Dart was a full participant in today's practice. He is still in concussion protocol, but it does give him a chance to make his first Monday Night Football start against the Patriots. In the NBA Cup continues, and the Heat are on top of the Bucks right now, 64-63. Halfway through the third quarter, at the half, the Thunder are leading the Timberwolves 49-39. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has 19 points. In the NFL, the Flyers and the Panthers are tied at 2 apiece early in the third period. I'm Monty Bolaños.
I've been covering this league since 1987.
Can this sports writer and this sports fan share a radio show without driving each other crazy? Now, live from the Fox Sports Radio studios, here's Fox Sports Radio's Odd Couple, Rob Parker and Kelvin Washington.
Hour number 3, unbelievable. Here on the Odd Couple, Fox Sports Radio, Rob Parker, Kelvin Washington, right? Thanksgiving Eve. This is the biggest bar night. It's tonight. Did you know that? The Wednesday before Thanksgiving.
They're
people
rookies.
come back time.
We used to go out on after dinner back in my day.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, Detroit.
Go out for what?
We used to tear the River Rock down. Club 2000, Legends, all those spots.
Fuddruckers.
Wait, go to Fuddruckers Park. They might have finally been closed on Thanksgiving.
They probably were closed.
I'll give them that.
All right, with the iHeartRadio app, you can stream us wherever you happen to be. Catch us and all the Fox Sports Radio shows live 24/7 on the new improved iHeartRadio app. Just search Fox Sports Radio in the app and stream us live all day, every day. And be sure to select Fox Sports Radio as one of your presets in the iHeart app. So it'll always pop up at the top of your screen. Coming up, Mike Pritchett, former NFL wide receiver, Colorado alum, and the host of the Football Contest Show in Las Vegas. So we'll do that. Yeah, Rob G, let's you know what? Before we get into that, let's get some tweets. And I'm also going to tell you what I'm going to do because I'm bummed out I couldn't get the stuff that I need to put together.
Okay.
So I think
your furniture stuff and all that.
I think I'm going to have to try to do it myself tomorrow.
God forbid.
Rob, you gonna be okay?
I don't know how to work a screwdriver.
Whoa.
Yeah,
I know how to drink one, but I don't know how to work.
That's funny.
Rob,
come on, man. Wait, you know I just thought about Can you change a tire?
Of course. Come on.
All right, I'm making sure. That's my barometer of manhood.
That's easy because I've been out there with a busted tire. You got to get out there.
Rob, you'll be surprised.
I'm just saying.
I feel
like putting together furniture and all that. I'd rather hire somebody.
Listen, don't get it twisted. I tell people all the time, I keeps people employed. Shut up, Rob G. Before you even say something, just shut up right now.
All right, Rob G. Where's the odd mob tonight?
Real quick, can I tell you the most embarrassing thing that's happened to me here, aside from shutting off the network for like 5 minutes?
Did you kick out the plug?
No.
Okay.
It was even worse than that. I can tell you later.
Okay.
But I was leaving here, again, Fox Sports. I'm wearing like a Lakers shirt or whatever. I'm a male in my late 20s. Walk out to my car, I got a flat tire. I'm like, all right, cool. I can change the flat. I got the spare. Open up the trunk. There's no spare in the tire that I had purchased 2 years before. So I had to call a tow truck to come and bring in the stuff.
You had to just sit
so
there.
I had to just sit there, and the guy's kneeling in front of me.
Judging you.
Putting on a spare tire they got like, oh, you don't know how to do this.
You don't know how to do it.
Okay.
You ain't a real man, Rob G. You ain't a real man.
That was tough.
You had to just sit there. I know how to do it. I swear I normally do.
I don't have a tire.
I just didn't have a tire.
Why didn't you tell him that?
Because it didn't matter at that point. He was already judging.
The judgment was crazy. You were definitely
look at this young guy. How pathetic is he?
Absolutely his phone call
You know what he said?
later.
I think I speak for everybody at the auto shop when I say, you make me sick.
Yeah, exactly.
Get out of the car.
He's like, no wonder you can't grow a beard.
Absolutely. He's like, "Oh, where you at, man? Nothing, man. I had this dude. No, this dude couldn't even change his own tire. For real? Is he a man? Yeah, I thought he was.
I thought
till
it was
I showed up.
I thought it was like a 65-year-old woman when I came on the call.
28-year-old can't change a tire. That's why I ain't
That
got no
was tough.
girl.
That was a tough
That's why I ain't got no girl.
That's right. You know they thought
She
that
with a
was
real man.
Big
That's what he
facts.
was saying about you.
And we had to sit in the tow truck together. I'm just sitting there watching. You
Wow. And Alex and Rob G's legs were swinging too.
You know what? I've never been happier he got his little things clipped. Let me tell you.
Whatever.
We don't need more of those out
What
there.
you mean? Got
We don't need more of those. What do you mean those?
He ain't even have to clip it. They went
short-
in. They were like, "Oh, never mind."
Little short legs flicking. Nobody know how to change a tire licking. That's what we're talking about. There's nothing more demasculating, I'd say, than you having to watch another man change your tire.
Right.
That's top 5.
Monty, for real.
No,
I
you
mean,
start
as a
making up
guy.
excuses. You know, it's crazy. You know, I had twisted my wrist earlier. Yeah. No, it's crazy because the doctor gonna tell me my back is, man, I shouldn't be out here changing tire. You start making up excuses. He's sitting there like, Ain't right.
That was rough. That was rough.
It's
All right, let's
okay.
read some of the odd mob, the YouTubians out in full effect. Obviously, anytime you talk about mac and cheese and Shedeur Sanders, the comments are going crazy right now. Just a few of my favorites, though. A1 Primetime Movies says, fun odd couple drinking game. Take a shot every time Rob says pushback. You be smashed by the second
Yes. I want pushback in my life.
Carlos says, Tebow, Shedeur bring people's emotions out. I love to see it. That is true.
It is true. We saw this before. The Tebow Shedeur thing is very real.
It's extremely real. And then here's another one. This one I don't really understand, but I'm going to read it anyways. Sports Guru, a.k.a. D.H. Grove, says, please don't start me on the hired help like Monty or Rob G. Complete waste of time. That one hurt.
Facts.
Yeah, that was. I didn't think that's where we're going, Alex.
What?
Yeah, I thought. First
Wait,
of
what
all,
did they say? I'm confused.
that you.
What do I do?
So
What
they
do I
must
do?
have been maybe responding to somebody in the comments and said, "Don't let me start on the higher help." First of all, Rob G is goated,
And we are hired here, though.
Secondly, and we all hired technically. Thirdly,
What?
Monty is goated.
No,
So, like,
but-
what are we? What are we?
I think it's about the idea of you hiring people to do
Me?
work for you. Yeah, this is about you.
No, he specifically said.
you. I think it's
He
about
is.
him.
It's
Tell him.
about
I think
you.
you're right.
I'm serious. It's about.
K-Dot, before you respond, easy
Yeah.
perk. Okay, just
That's right. Be
Wait,
careful.
so
First of all,
this
let
is
me-
a thing against the Latinos? Is
No,
that what
no.
I'm hearing?
It's
Is that what
about
I'm hearing?
no.
Yeah.
It's about you commenting about hiring people.
You got one more time. I'm about to push back.
I'm just saying. All right, push back.
I'm about to
All right.
push
I
back.
keep an employee.
Yes.
I do. I keep people hired. I ain't gonna lie.
So do
All
I.
right.
G.
Rob
you
G,
feel me?
let's go here.
Well,
Absolutely.
you know who else is keeping people hired and employees?
Who's that?
Is the Detroit Lions. Because they have played football on Thanksgiving since Moby Dick was a guppy.
And you know what? A lot of people have tried to take it from Detroit. There's one time I'm going to fight against that.
Oh,
Because
look at you pushing back.
this is a pushback. Because the
You'd be
owner
so
of
drunk
the
after the show if you played that game.
the owner of the Lions is the one who came up with the
Yeah,
idea of playing it. So they
That's
established
their
it.
thing.
And it's a holiday in Detroit. It
Without a
really
doubt.
is. It really is.
If you lived in the Detroit area, you had at
It's
some
a
point you
holiday.
went to a Thanksgiving
Yeah,
game.
and it's as funny as just talking about the Lions, it is a legitimate honor to play on Thanksgiving in the NFL because it is, without question, the most watched regular season day of football, even more than opening day.
Everybody's
Yeah.
home.
It
It's
is.
Numbers are crazy.
November. It's
Everybody's
cold.
locked in.
And it's most of the country is cold. You're not going anywhere. You
Yep.
get up and you
Snowing
know
in
you're
a lot
off
of
from
places.
work.
Yeah.
Right.
And
right.
so Joe Burrow will be playing on Thanksgiving tomorrow night, we believe, against the Baltimore Ravens. And he was asked by the media earlier this week what it means to him to play on Thanksgiving. Take a listen.
I think just like a lot of kids, you grow up going through Thanksgiving, you have your meals with your family, and then you go and sit on the couch, and typically there's not a lot on, except football. Back in the day, it was Lions and somebody. You go watch Matthew Stafford throw for 300, 400 some yards with Kelvin Johnson and probably lose the game, but it was fun to watch. You know, those are memories that you have, and so I kind of always wanted to be the person out there.
Thank you, Joe Burrow. I love this man.
Oh,
Joe
Joe.
Burrow, I love you.
Lamar gonna have to watch out now.
I love you, Joe Burrow.
Who you going for, Bengals or Ravens tomorrow?
Ravens.
All right,
I
make
love.
sure. I'm making sure. You might have a new
But
one
you
now.
know why? Because he nailed the Matthew Stafford. The way you look at Matthew Stafford.
Disrespect is
that,
crazy.
That is that is like the whole thing. Like he grew up watching Matthew Stafford. You always talk about, well, he the quarterback. Like everybody like, no, Matthew Stafford, that guy throwing for 300 yards and losing and always losing and the Lions and all that kind of stuff. That's the kind of thing that unless Matthew Stafford does something like shocking, which is win another Super Bowl and his MVP, there's still that past that he has to fight the way people look at him. And as somebody who watched his very first game and watched his like most of his career up close and personal, as I covered the Lions home and road, in all those games, there's a lot of bad juju, video, film, whatever you want to call it, of Matthew Stafford's day with the Lions. There is. And he did win the Super Bowl with the Rams, who had already won before he got there.
Don't qualify.
I'm going to
qualify. No qualifying. He won.
And no, but they had already gone without him. It's almost like the Brock Purdy thing. Why I'm not a big Brock Purdy. They had already gone.
So why somebody got to be the pioneer or something, right? Why can't it just be like so Drake May can never succeed with the Patriots because Tom Brady had already won 6 over there. So Drake May can't win now?
No. My point is that team was already put together, and it's not like he led them and was the Super Bowl MVP, but he actually had 2 interceptions.
You do realize, Rob, this is exactly what Sean McVay was saying. Man, we're really good. If only we had a quarterback who was better than Jared Goff.
No, but you say Jared Goff's going to win the Lions the Super Bowl.
That's my hope.
No,
he ain't better than Matthew Stafford.
Oh, so they took a downgrade.
No, Matthew Stafford.
I'm asking you. So that was a downgrade. The Lions downgraded.
Oh yeah, when they made that trade, yeah.
So why would they trade him then?
Yeah, because Matthew's ready to get up out of there.
Okay, my only point is that is the baggage.
Matthew, Jared, nice. But
that is the baggage that Matthew Stafford carries with him. And unless he wins another Super Bowl.
So he got to win another one.
He got to win another Super Bowl.
30 touchdowns and 2 interceptions, already a Super Bowl winner. I think he's 5-2 in the playoffs with the Rams, and he got to win another Super Bowl.
How's he only got 2 losses? Because then they lose.
He's 5. Maybe it's 5-3 now after last year, but he was 5-2.
It's 5 and what about the 3 losses with the Lions? I mean, his lifetime.
I said the Rams.
No, but his lifetime record is under 500 in the playoffs.
Right, I was talking about his playoffs with the Rams.
Yeah, but his whole career.
So here's what I heard.
Are we looking at his whole career or not?
When you said that, I thought you were referring to what I said with the Rams. So, all right, I think you misinterpreted what he was saying. I think what he was saying is Matthew Stafford would do exactly what he was supposed to do, throw 300-400 yards, but the team would still lose. And that is oftentimes was the case. And I think Joe Burrow was also taking a little shot at his own team. Because what did Joe Burrow do last year? Throw 40-something touchdowns, almost 5,000 yards, balling out of control, 300-400 yards, and still lose. So I think he was taking a little shot at his own team. Like, hey, I know a little something about throwing 300-400 yards. That's not what he was talking about. He was talking about just.
That is my interpretation
your Thanksgiving
of what
memory.
He was saying. Your Thanksgiving memory is Matthew Stafford throwing up 300 meaningless yards in another loss.
It was actually.
That's exactly what he was talking about.
It was
meaningless yards.
Those putrid years where we had quarterback after quarterback after quarterback. Like, well, you can't even. It was Kitna and who else was in there?
Kitna won 10 games.
Kitna wasn't bad. He was like a middle-ish, like, all right, I'm not mad at Kitna. He was like a Jameis Winston, where like, all right, we can win some, we might lose some, but he wasn't bad. But we had a run of some just bad quarterback play. But no, I think that's more what he was saying. But Matthew Stafford, he has an interesting history in Detroit. We talked about it before. I think one of the reasons why people in that area will still respect him because he wanted to. He didn't shy away. He didn't do an Eli or some other people, maybe even a Shedeur, and then like, I don't want to go there. I'll pass. He was like, everybody kept asking him, well, you sure the Lions are going to be their own 16? You want to go that bad organization? Bring it on. I'm ready. I want to be a part of the change. You remember Caleb and his father was like, I don't know if we want to go to Chicago. We might want to go to D.C. Matthew was like, yo, bring it. And I think he earned a lot of respect out in Detroit for that he was helped be part of the change and got to a few postseason runs. So, but listen, as a Lions fan, there were some brutal Thanksgiving. The best thing was, thank God, something on my plate because I know this football game about to be terrible. There was a lot of years like that. I can't lie. There was many a year like that.
We had the barbershop, Sporty Cuts on 7 Mile Road between Outer Drive and Myers.
Mm-hmm.
We used to have Lions season tickets that we used to give. Like when you got a haircut, you would get a ticket from your barber. We put it into a jar,
raffle,
whatever.
Yeah.
Yep. And if you kept coming, we start giving out Lions season tickets.
Mm-hmm.
Before that 0-16 season, we had to call 8 people. Hey, We got a pair of tickets. These were lower bowl. These
No, they're
weren't like
free.
those.
They're free.
They weren't lower. We got a pair of tickets to Lions game on Sunday, whatever. Lower, 100 level.
Yep.
What else y'all got? What?
I'd rather get 3 free haircuts.
Well, yeah.
Can I get a haircut free for the month, every week for a month?
They didn't want to go. It was
brutal.
It was bad.
It's
All
the
right.
weirdest thing. You were there. They have a massive fan base that unwarranted because they didn't deserve the fan base that they have. I think you would even agree on that.
No, I
The
mean
fan
because it was
base-
so bad.
Yeah, it was so bad for so long. They didn't deserve that
But
fan
I
base.
get it. Football. It's a great sports town. I told you,
Yeah.
I've worked all over the country. It's the greatest sports town in America. I don't care what anybody says. As much as Rabbit fans, Boston, Philadelphia,
Philly, yeah.
New York. You know what I mean? I think those cities, a lot of them, they're already split. Because there's multiple teams. Detroit has that. And all right, 877-99 on Fox. We want to hear from you. 877-996-6369. Should Matthew Stafford's history of losing in Detroit keep him out of the Hall of Fame? When you think of him, like Joe Burrow did, they thought about Thanksgiving Day. That's when you used to watch Matthew Stafford every year. Like you used to watch him every year for years. And what did you think of him then and think of him now? And could that keep him out of the Hall of Fame? We'll continue that conversation next with you. It is The Odd Couple on a Worship Wednesday. Rob Parker, Kelvin Washington, right here on Fox Sports Radio. Stick and stay.
Because I repeat, Matthew Stafford, a.k.a. Stat Pafford, should not, N-O-T, be in the Hall of Fame.
Very nice. You sound
He's
like
getting
me.
in.
I'm just going to say this. The Lakers didn't do enough for me because Jeannie Buss should have been fired with her brothers as well. And
what?
Yeah, I'm dead serious. Once they've already taken – the Buss family took the $10 billion. And people have to understand, everybody who owns a team is not super rich. And I'm not saying –
a lot of people don't get that.
they don't
Rob.
get
Yeah.
that. You think, oh, you own the Lakers. Oh, my God, you're printing money. You got all this money. No. That was the Buss family business.
Yep, they're not Steve Ballmer where this is my fun pet project. I'm
Right.
worth $200 billion with a B.
With a B, and this is just fun, something to do.
Yeah.
It puts me out
A
there. My
passion
name is out
project.
there. Exactly. No, the Lakers were the Buss's family business.
Yep.
And I don't know the whole idea that you sell a team to somebody and you expect to still have a job there or work there or collect money as pay. You got paid. Your family got paid. They got the $10 billion. If you want to be in the basketball business, then you shouldn't have sold. Just like Mark Cuban. I want another seat at the table. What? That doesn't make any sense to me. It really doesn't. Dude, what'd you sell for? The Buss family, enough. The people who run the organization, who bought the team, right, are the Dodger people.
Yep.
Get your own people. You don't need Jeannie Buss anymore. And it does feel weird, and I'm not siding with the brothers, but doesn't it feel weird? Why didn't Jeannie get the pink slip as well?
What?
Seriously.
You know what? So here's my answer to that. I believe Jeannie Buss is the singular face of the Lakers outside of, the players, obviously, Luka, LeBron, and, God bless the dead Kobe, Shaq. But when you think of it organizationally, nobody really thinks of Rob Pelinka except obviously Laker fans. But when you think of it as a whole, like nationwide, I think even in LA, she's endeared. You've been to games. You've seen how she's like the one person fans are cool with even when the team's in the dumps. She's the one person is like a family member. She's like, all right, now this team, they're struggling, but Jeannie, come on. Like people have love for her because they literally have seen her grow up from a teenager being a part of this team. So I think she's there for ceremonial, like the heart of
They
LA.
don't need to
keep
do
her
that.
face.
Come on, man.
But I'm just telling you why she's there because I don't think she's going to be part of the real basketball operations. I don't
She
think she's
doesn't
gonna
need to be there at all. She took
Rob,
the $10
I don't
billion.
disagree. I don't disagree with the need. I'm telling you what I think they're doing it for.
But not one Laker fan is going to lose any sleep that Jeannie Buss doesn't have an office with the Lakers or whatever.
Yeah, it is news, but I can't say it's breaking news because we all kind of saw this one coming for the last couple of weeks. The Dallas Mavericks have officially parted ways with embattled general manager Nico Harrison.
6 minutes or so, former NFL receiver, Colorado alum, and host of the football contest show in Vegas. We'll talk some NFL headlines in just a little bit. Looking forward to that. Sure to check out the brand new YouTube channel. If you're watching now, shout out to you. All you got to do is search Odd Couple FSR. We got our own there. That's right, to it. And follow us, like it, subscribe, thumbs up, comment away to hold on. Rob G read some comments earlier in the show, so go check out our YouTube page. All right, 877-99 on Fox. Joe Burrow kind of took a jab at Matthew Stafford. A little bit, you could perceive it that way. I'm trying to think it was something else.
No,
what say you?
Like it's something
it was
else.
a quarterback.
Nah.
It was his way of winking and saying, I understand.
He could have stopped that. Oh, yeah, and then I watched Thanksgiving Day, and Matthew Stafford would throw for 300-400 yards, and I got to watch Kelvin and he could have stopped right there. He could have stopped right there.
That's what I think was a message to his team.
Okay.
Had me throwing 300-400 yards and still losing. That's what he was saying, Rob. What you got? 877-99 on Fox. Who we got?
All right, Dre in Michigan. You're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Dre?
Yo, Dre.
Hey, what's up, though, fellas? Y'all good?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah, happy Thanksgiving to you, my man.
Thank you. Hey, Rob, I was in Cali the other day, man. I get the whole Ross thing now. They got some good deals for some slightly irregular clothing.
He said irregular.
Not all irregular, but, like they don't have a lot of sizes, all kinds of stuff, definitely.
Listen, my mother
But they have some
here
good
go
deals.
crazy.
I saw some Kennel Coles and True Religion and all that.
Yeah, you can hit a lick. You can hit a lick in there.
Right. Hey, but no, he wasn't taking a jab. He was just speaking facts. I mean, I'm a Detroit Lions fan, and that's what I remember to say. I want them to take the game for the Lions. Like, man, I'm tired of watching this every year. So I understood it, but but with regards to right now, if Matthew Stafford and win the MVP, he got a Super Bowl. You got to put him in the Hall of Fame. I'm just saying. I mean, if you look at Eli's record and we talk about putting him in the Hall of Fame, yes, he got two Super Bowls.
Eli didn't get in, and Stafford. If Stafford does it, Stafford didn't win a Super Bowl MVP.
He don't have to be first ballot. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Like Eli, to me, if you look at the two Super Bowl MVPs and two Super Bowls, and you're saying no to him.
By the way,
you know what I mean? Like Stafford never. All these years, look at the Pro Bowls. Stafford only had like two alternates, right, Rob G? I think two alternates. Matthew Stafford never made a Pro Bowl.
I'm gonna blow you away with
for
this one,
15 years.
Rob, I'm okay if Matthew Stafford doesn't get in the Hall of Fame. I think the Hall of Fame is supposed to be Tom Brady. Yes, Peyton Manning. Like if I throw out these names where you go, yeah, Barry Sanders. Yes, Deion Sanders. Yeah.
But you
if
don't
Matthew
have to tell
Stafford
me
don't get in, I'm not mad at that.
Because I'm with you, and I tell you this all the time. If we have to have a debate about you, you're not a Hall of Famer.
That's what I feel about Eli.
Because
we got to debate.
There's no debate with two MVPs in the Super
right
Bowl.
there.
I just think that's really hard to do. One, anybody can win one.
I'm not
winning
disagreeing
two.
that, but I just wanted more. He didn't do anything during the regular season, Rob. That's
He's
what
top 10 in touchdowns and top 10.
He played until he was 76.
Top. Albert in I said Riverdale, like New York. Yeah. Riverside, California.
IE.
What's up? How are you, Albert?
IE, baby. How's it going, guys? Happy Thanksgiving Eve.
Same to you.
That's right. Enjoy tomorrow.
Yes, sir, I will. Look, Dre made a good point. Yeah, like when the Lions were on Thanksgiving and the pass of Matt Stafford, that was the first game I wouldn't even pay attention to. I would get ready for the noon game and the night game. The Lions game, I would never watch it because I know it was going to be a blowout when Matt Stafford was the quarterback.
Actually, I'm going to look that up. Keep going. I want to see his record on there. I don't know. Do you know what it is, Rob G? I'm going to look it up. Continue.
Yeah, well, it wasn't good for the Lions, so it was bad. It couldn't have been that great. I mean, you could waste your time for that, but it wasn't 500.
I'm just curious. No, I'm literally just curious.
No,
It could be 2-8.
But the Lions game, you're saying going up on the West Coast because the Lions game would come on at 9:30, right, Pacific.
Yeah. It'd be in the morning for sure.
So you would watch the Cowboys game.
All right, he wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
4-6. I thought he was like the way we making it like he was 2-8, 1-9.
Not that bad, but it was a loss most of the time. But but for Stafford being a Hall of Famer, I think I think he is. He won't be a first ballot. He'll probably be like a second ballot. But I'll tell you this: if he wins the MVP this year, I think first ballot is on the table because he has a Super Bowl, he's got the MVP, the stats, and he should be a first ballot if that happens. But
there's a lot of other quarterbacks who got Got 2. Who else? Jim Plunkett has 2 Super Bowls.
Plunk,
He's not even in. No. And
they
Jim,
ain't gonna
Jim
let
Plunkett's
Jim
not
in.
getting in.
They ain't gonna let Jim in.
No.
Not even on the senior whatever.
But he has 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
Dick in Dayton. That's our man in Dayton, Ohio. You're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Dick? Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. I was telling your screener, everybody's getting ready for this big Ohio State and Michigan game, and we've lost 4 times to them, and I'm thinking this quarterback, I think, is going to break the spell this young guy that the Buckeyes got. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I mean, they're favored. I think they're favored big, too. So, I mean, I think that they're clearly folks expecting to win. But you know how it is with these rivalry games, where it's like if you go all out. So they got a lot of people got Michigan losing by like a couple touchdowns, maybe even a couple little bit.
I'd be
17
shocked
points.
if Michigan won that game. Shocked.
Another thing I thought was good last week, I'm a Sanders fan. He was pretty good against the Raiders, He did well,
You ain't got to tell me. Just tell Rob that.
Yeah, it's great. You dump off a pass and the guy runs 68 yards. That's pretty amazing.
Well, he better dump them off every week. All right, thank you for the call. Happy Thanksgiving. Appreciate
it. Took him out
it.
in the red zone. Okay.
Which was weird. I don't know why they did that. He's
they
way
took him
more
out in the
athletic
red
than we
zone,
were sold.
Right? Okay.
Yeah, that was strange. I don't know why they did that. Mike Pritchard on the way, former NFL. We can ask him. Former NFL wide receiver, Colorado
Maybe
alum.
they didn't want him to get sacked or throw an interception in the end zone.
Yeah, he should have definitely kept me. He looked like Bryce Young and Brock Purdy. Never was throwing interceptions. Monty Bolaños.
That's why we can't forget all those bad Matthew Stafford moments.
Exactly.
Right?
Never forget.
I want him to send you a front row ticket to his induction when he gets inducted. Would you go?
Good luck.
If he sends you a front row ticket.
Rob will send a cutout of himself.
Yeah, would you go if
I wouldn't go.
Just making sure. You were writing about him, too, so he knows who you are.
Right.
He's got plenty of fanboy reporters in Detroit.
I'm saying, he might send one for you.
We'll start in the NFL, guys, where 4-time Pro Bowl Detroit Lions center Frank Ragnow is coming out of retirement. Oh, yeah, he's ready. Not according to Rob. No, the Bengals have activated Joe Burrow off injured reserve. He's expected to start Thursday night's game in Baltimore. Isaiah Pacheco, Chiefs running back, who's dealing with a knee injury. He's expected to play Thursday against the Cowboys. Giants quarterback Jackson Dart still in concussion protocol, but he was a full participant in today's practice. And also, Panthers safety Trayvon Morrig's appeal of his one-game suspension for unsportsmanlike conduct was denied, according to ESPN. So he's going to miss Sunday's game against the Rams, as well as $65,000 in lost wages. In the NBA Cup group play is going on right now. The Heat are leading the Bucks 98-86 with about 5 minutes to go in the game. Tyler Hero, 27 points. Raptors up on the Pacers 76-72 early in the fourth quarter. Late in the third quarter, the Thunder are leading the Timberwolves 68-58. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 26 points. And the Pelicans are topping the Grizzlies 83-76 late in the third quarter. The Knicks already crushed the Hornets 129-101. Jalen Brunson, 33 points. And Kate Cunningham had 42 points, but the Pistons lost to the Celtics 117-114. So Detroit's 13-game winning streak was just snapped. When it comes to the NHL, the Predators and the Red Wings are tied at 3 apiece. Halfway through the third period, Lightning over the Flames right now, 5-1, also late in the third period. We're in overtime between the Blues and the Devils, and they're tied at 2 apiece. Rangers are up on the Hurricanes 3-2, also late in the third period. Avalanche, they have won, I think, 9 in a row. They're up on the Sharks right now, 1-0, late in the first period. And in baseball, in case you missed it, the Blue Jays are signing pitcher Dylan Cease to a 7-year, $210 million contract pending a physical. Back to you, too.
That's part. That last line you said is what we were talking about in here. We're still
I feel like Olivia Newton-John. I just got physical in here.
Let's get physical. Thank you, Monty.
Yes.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, guys.
What are you doing tomorrow?
Same thing I was going to ask.
I'll be here. I'm coming back at 10 a.m. to get the first game going for updates. I'll be here till about 4 p.m. and then I'm going to go have a little dinner, a little din with my parents.
Very nice.
My brothers are, one's going to visit the other in-laws, the other is going camping. And so I'm going to go.
Well, good. You get to be here and enjoy a Lions victory.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah, that's the plan.
That is the plan. Well, Monty, enjoy it.
You too. You too, guys.
Right. It is the Odd Couple, Rob Parker, Kelvin Washington on a Worship Wednesday. Joined now by Mike Pritchard, former NFL receiver, Colorado alum, and host of the Football Contest Show in Vegas. M.I. Pritchard on X. Give him a follow. What's up, Mike? Happy Thanksgiving.
What's happening?
Happy Thanksgiving, fellas. Great to be with you guys. How you doing?
Doing well, man.
I just want to know, was your jersey retired at Colorado? 'Cause they just retired everybody's jersey.
You know how many times I've been asked that question? No, they gave me the Hall of Fame. They gave me the MVP, and no, it has yet to be retired.
That's terrible. Come on.
I know.
I'm not trying to start nothing, but seriously.
I hear you.
Come on, man.
You starting the petition? What we doing? What you
No,
waiting
I mean,
on?
come on.
Not you, Mike. I'm saying, is Mike starting it?
I'm just saying, all right. All right.
Hey, now, if my pops was coaching when I was playing,
Okay,
that
yeah.
might be a different story, though.
Yeah.
There
You
you
ain't
go.
lying about
no
that.
doubt. Let's just go to the elephant in the room. Shedeur Sanders, you watched him, obviously, and just your take on, I mean, I know people, he's very polarizing because the Shedeur people, if something doesn't go right, it's because Judy dropped the ball or the scheme is bad or he doesn't have an offensive line. And if he throws a screen pass that goes for 70 yards, he's the greatest quarterback ever. I mean, that's where we are.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think, first of all, it's Shedeur Sanders. I mean, if he was anybody different, it wouldn't be the same. I mean, it's Tim Tebow times 10 all over again, really, when you think about how it's polarizing, right? But I'll say this. I think Shedeur's got the ability to be an NFL quarterback, an NFL starter. A franchise quarterback, I don't know. But certainly he can play in this league. Now, how do you go about it? He's with a god-awful football team and franchise right now. But with time and development, I think he can turn into something that's steady and something that you can get behind. So, of course, he's got fans. I mean, we all got fans. I mean, the most popular people got fans, and that's the thing. I mean, just because you're popular, you're going to have fans. You're going to be famous. But do you have any substance behind it? So I think we're waiting for that substance with Shedeur.
And here's the other thing, too, and you mentioned it, Tim Tebow times 10. That was a reason nobody wanted Tim Tebow around. You know, like, if he's not a starting quarterback, you know, like he becomes a distraction. All the reporters are going over to his locker. When are you playing Shedeur? Like it becomes an issue if he's not the starting quarterback. Would you agree with that, Mike?
Absolutely, 100%. I mean, I think, you know, you don't want your backup quarterbacks or anybody on the roster to be more popular than the starter, right? But that was going to be the case regardless. And the fact that Cleveland kept Shedeur told me that, okay, they're ready for that moment. So, I mean, I'm not mad at anybody that wants to go after Cleveland and say, okay, why did you wait so long to play Shedeur? You know, if he would have played exceptional against the Raiders. But he played okay. And so you're not going to get that stream of questioning. But if he goes out there and backs it up, and then you're going to be like, okay, wait a minute. Why did you wait so long to play Shedeur? Why did you put Dylan Gabriel out there when you know you watched him play, he can't play in the league. So you got that element, certainly if you're the Browns. But I hope Shedeur proves everybody wrong, to be honest with you, because the guy loves football. I do know this about him. He's passionate about the game, and he wants to be great. You know, never mind the sideshow, right? That's going to come along with it because that's the spotlight of that family.
Mike, let me ask you this,
he
though.
wants to be great.
Yeah, let's stay there with the sideshow for a minute. As he starts to become more of a franchise, you know, like I'm the starter of this team, and then maybe he's a starter next season, you know, trying to put the franchise kind of thing on as they do with quarterbacks. Do you think the sideshow kind of goes away, understanding like, all right, this is business, you know, and I want to lock in on that and focus on that and not be all the other stuff? Or do you think that's just who he is and it is what it is and you take it and you run with it?
That's who he is. I mean, you're going to have to run with it. You're going to have to handle it. You're going to have to be able to deal with it. But that's what comes with the package. So if you are the GM of Cleveland, you accepted that because you know that. There were so many teams out there that's afraid of that's why they passed on him, right? Shedeur's not going to change. I mean, we see Coach Prime and who he is right now. Mm-hmm. He hasn't changed. So I don't know why you would want to change Shedeur, though, to be honest with you, because if you just watch the man work, if you see how much passion he has for this game and how he wants to be great, I think you can get behind that. But we don't normally see that from the quarterback position, though, right? We don't see that flash. We see that CEO mentality, and a lot of times you see that in the league, that owners and certain teams, they want that CEO mentality or that look. But Shedeur is Shedeur, and I think that's what you got to realize about the man.
All right, let's get to some games. I think this Packers-Lions game is huge. Detroit got a gift from the Giants last week. They could really be in trouble if they lose this game. I picked them before the season started not to make the playoffs, to finish 10-7. And if they lose to the Packers, I think I'm going to be spot on.
Yeah, I think he might be. I mean, it's a possibility, a distinct possibility, because what the Packers do well is something that the Lions don't do very well, and that's third down situations. And we see why, Campbell's going for it on fourth down a lot and all that. But they get into the red zone. I mean, they're dangerous, but certainly Gibbs is dangerous from the -5 yard line. I mean, the guy's so good.
Man, that dude, yeah.
But the Packers are number one in the league in third down efficiency. If Josh Jacobs is able to play up to a certain level, then certainly running the ball is going to help. But I think the Packers can get with Detroit in this one. I got it as a 1-point game, so anything and everything can happen in those divisional matchups.
Yeah, it's going to be a big one. I know they got Ragnow back. I don't know if he's going to be able to play this week, next week, kind of get back. Who knows? But that's could be huge for them, helping with that running game.
If he's playing this week, he's going to be raggedy.
Hey, you know what? I'll take it. The way that line and that defensive line coming up there. All right, let me go to another game that ended up becoming now interesting because both teams are kind of hanging on to the playoff lives, the Chiefs and the Cowboys.
Chiefs also got a gift on Sunday.
What are you, Santa Claus? Gifting everybody out here in these streets? What do you make of that one now where all of a sudden this game could – because 2-3 weeks ago wouldn't have meant anything, right? Because the Cowboys were flying. Right. Now it's like, this is interesting.
Very interesting. I love the matchup. I mean, I think that the Chiefs are getting that moxie back. There's been some questions. There's been certainly the help of officiating. They can't dodge that anymore. That's out there. But you know what? I think they've embraced it, though. I think they're okay with being the bad guy. I was told a long time ago about the competitive nature of Patrick Mahomes, and you cannot discount that man that way. And I know I won't. You get that game in the fourth quarter with that quarterback. I mean, you can't side with anybody else. You got to go with Patrick
Mike,
Mahomes.
this year though, I hear you, and if you want to do a Lifetime Achievement Award for Patrick Mahomes, I'm with you. This year, though, in one-score games, that was their first game. They're now, 1-5 in one-score games this year. In his last 3 games, with all his receivers back, and that's what they were talking about, he has 1 touchdown, 3 picks. He had some – what game was that with the bad 10-point turnaround, the bad red zone interception?
Oh, Broncos.
Broncos. In a big game. That was a huge game. That was a huge game that they lost. My point is, he hasn't been that same quarterback. Last year they were 11-0 in one-score games, 1-5 this year. And I think they only have 2 wins. 2 of their wins are against teams over 500. All their wins are against bad teams.
I mean, that's the league, though. I mean, we're going to look at the teams like Buffalo. They're not the same team, right? But you look at the Kansas City Chiefs. They lost to Buffalo in Buffalo, and they lost to Denver in Denver. Now, this is the Dallas Cowboys team that I don't think the Cowboys are the caliber of the Broncos, certainly defensively, and I don't think offensively they're what Buffalo presents either, though, right? So I look at these situations as individual matchups. I mean, Jacksonville early on, when they beat Kansas City, I mean, that defense was the number 1 defense in the league at that time. Kansas City's going to work through some things, but they are older, and certainly they played a lot of football, and that fatigue is a factor at times. But I'm just saying, situational football, you get that guy, Patrick Mahomes, in a situation where he's got to make some plays to win it. I got to side with that. I love Dallas and what they're doing offensively. I love the moves that they made defensively as well to kind of bolster things on that side of the ball, but they haven't been consistent. And so I look for the Chiefs to come out on top in this one.
All right, we appreciate it, man. That's why we watch the
Mike,
games.
Appreciate
man.
it,
Mike,
my
thank
man.
you. Happy Thanksgiving to you and
your
yours.
Family. All right.
Absolutely. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Thank you.
No doubt. We'll do it again and give him a follow. M.I. Pritchard on X. All right, last call on the way. Plus NFL Pigskin Pickoff. We'll do that as well. See y'all.
Cheated.
Fox Sports Radio.
It's last call time on The Odd Couple. If you had a take and couldn't get in all show, here's your chance.
Your call's important to us.
Call us at 877-99 on Fox. Hurry up. Rob and Kelvin got to get out of here.
We are Fox Sports.
It's two pros and a cup of Joe, Fox Sports Radio.
You ready?
Yes.
I'm Colin Cowherd. This is The Herd.
You are listening to The Dan Patrick Show.
It's the odd couple. You know what time it is. Let's get it.
Fox Sports Radio. Bigger, bolder, and better than anyone in the game. Fox Sports Radio is the #1 sports audio network.
Diverse, fun, entertaining, and driven by the big sports topics of the day.
They had to bolster the offensive line, which they did.
You finally said something right. Congratulations.
That game was incredible. You are wrong.
You could take that trash somewhere else. Wham! We have a very special connection with our audience, our listeners. People feel that friendship.
And I appreciate y'all so. I love it.
It's all for you. Thank you.
I'm your favorite fan.
Thank you.
Love you. You're very talented. You're the best.
Thanks for taking my call.
Sure.
Great show.
Thank you, Jim. You sound like Joe Pesci.
How am I funny to you?
I can't help but notice that the W-2s for the quarterback look a lot higher.
That's because we're worth it. You gotta be kidding.
He never was an elite quarterback.
This team is unstoppable.
He made the right call.
You know that's right.
LeBron James is a legend.
No, he's not. He complains all the time.
You say Brady's the greatest quarterback of all time, but Eli Manning beat him twice. Wrong. Wrong.
For 25 years, Fox Sports Radio has dominated the sports audio landscape with the biggest talent and the best programming available.
We talk sports and we have fun doing it. We talk about life.
Sports radio is where you go after the games are over, and then the discussion begins.
If the Chiefs win. Sorry, Patrick Mahomes here. What do you mean by if the Chiefs win?
It is live. It is unscripted. No other medium can touch that.
And that's what makes it special. Yes.
Who wants some?
Bigger, bolder, better. We are Fox Sports Radio.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't do that at the pool. You can't play that at the pulpit. Oh, boy. I'm so glad your mic's off.
I hit it so good today. It was fun.
It is the Odd Couple. Rob Parker, Kelvin Washington. One more time for your boys. For over 40 years, Tire Rack's been helping customers find the right tires for how, for what, and for where they drive. Ship fast and free. Backed by free road hazard protection with convenient installation options like mobile tire installation. TireRack.com is the way tire buying should be.
Saga, thank you.
Thank you to I know that's not all the apple pie. No, Alex, hold on. There better be some apple pie left.
There might be a piece or two.
K-Dot, when's the last time you went over there?
Hour and a half ago.
Go out the back door.
No, there's apple pie. This stuff. It's so good, though.
Well, first of all, you have 2/3 of it in this bowl right
Alex,
here.
Listen, 42 seconds into
Monty,
the microwave.
Is there apple pie left over there?
There's apple pie still. Only thing
Did you
is,
see him take
I know he bought it for everybody, but I'm taking 3 pieces to go. So
Yo, when I
sorry,
brought y'all some
Patrick.
cookies the other day, I came in the
I had
Rob.
the box. I was ready to go.
Rob was genuinely shocked when I said, Rob, the box for everybody. He was like, wait, huh?
Why
Well, you sure?
No, but my point was, why did you come and put it on my desk?
Because we got a YouTube.
Here.
I needed to show YouTube.
No, take it in there when you put it in front
He
of
was
me.
like really shocked, like, wait, I got to share?
I got to share this?
And then he
I'm
took like 7 of the 10. All right, anyway, get to it.
I didn't
Last
take
call.
7. There's no last call.
No, both of them. NFL pigskin pickoff. Or I'll pick you off right now.
Hey, thank you, Saga. Thank you.
Thank you, Saga.
How am I going to get the ice cream home? That's what I'm trying to figure
The
out.
Odd
It's
Couple
frozen.
is
You don't
going to
drive that
make
far.
you rich.
Gambling, vice, corruption.
It's their pigskin pickoff.
Or eat it while you're driving. You'll be all right.
It's the NFL Big Skin Pickoff. Kelvin and Rob picking NFL games against the spread.
All right. How we do last week, Rob?
3-2 and 2-3. So
I went 3-2?
yes,
Come
you
back,
picked up
baby.
a game. You're still down by
Come
6.
back. But I didn't ask you that. I said, how'd I do last
Rob
week?
G is thorough. He's a thorough reporter.
I try to be.
He's always going
coming
to.
back.
Right.
And I'll tell you what I'm going to do, because we're only picking the Thanksgiving and Black Friday games. There's only 4, so I'm going to give you guys the proverbial free space.
Okay.
So you all starting off 1-0.
Okay.
And then we're picking 4 more.
Oh, God.
Okay.
That's not fair.
That is fair.
I don't like that.
Which one of you guys going 1-4?
Because he could go 0-4, and then
No.
and I could go 4-0.
No.
But then you'd have 5 wins.
The comeback is coming. Let's go.
All right, here we go. Game number 1.
Yeah, but he'd have a win that he doesn't deserve.
Starting with the Lions, of course.
Easy perk.
There we go.
Packers at the Lions.
Homer.
Lions 2.5 points.
I wonder who Kelvin's going to pick.
Home
Let me
favorites.
figure it out.
Go ahead, Dub.
My dog Raggenau's back.
He ain't playing.
Wow.
But he's back, though.
He's back. We win in order of him. It's like one of those do it for the Gipper moments. Let's go.
I'm taking the Packers and the points. They win the game.
Shocker. I can't believe that Rob picked against Detroit.
I'm not picking against them.
Right.
Okay.
You did it 12 times
All
last
right.
year.
Game number 2.
And I was right 10, including
That's
the biggest
right.
game of the year.
That's
They were
right.
15-2, Rob.
You go with your feelings, Kelvin.
Game number 2.
They
Kansas
didn't
City
cover every
Chiefs,
game.
3-point road favorites in Dallas, taking on Dak and the Cowboys. Rob Parker.
This is a tough one.
I'm going with the Cowboys at home. I
I'm
don't like where
I'm
the
not
Chiefs
mad at
are
you.
offensively,
And
and
that-
I think that Dallas can score a lot of points.
The only reason I'm going Chiefs is literal desperation to make the playoffs. Like, I have to win this game. That's the only reason. The Cowboys look good offensively.
Game number 3, pigskin pickoff. Bengals at the Ravens. Joe Burrow's return. Ravens 7-point home favorites, though. Kelvin.
Raven. I'm going Ravens. I don't like it though, but I'm going Ravens.
I got to take the Ravens because they didn't score a lot of points last week.
Yeah.
They didn't play. They'll play better.
7's a huge number, guys. Last one, Black Friday. Bears at the Eagles. Rob's favorite player,
good
Caleb Williams,
The
7-point road dog in Philly. Rob
Dang,
Parker.
7?
I'm taking the Bears plus the 7 points.
Eagles. I'll make a comeback this week.
You picked all favorites, Calvin. That's not going to work out.
It's not going to. He always picks all favorites.
No.
The Jason He's the Smith new show Chris with Mike Broussard. Hart.
See, Rob, it doesn't work when I play you and you do you on top of you. Come
Whoa.
up next.
Happy Thanksgiving.